Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night. Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining me. I am the Olsen, and it is good to have you here today. Welcome in. It's good to have you here. Welcome back to Zero Parades for Dead Spies. I am your host. I am the Olsen. Could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. Let's tell Herschel's story. Or more of Herschel's story. When last we left our intrepid hero, we found out what we are really here for. We found out what the mission was. And that mission is to zero out the Grand Lich, Fecundor Deus, the Lusian Minister of Mass Culture. As it says there, to pull that off, I need a plan, a weapon, and a squad. I got the weapon. I bought a gun. I did some capitalism. Now, I'm working on the squad. I spent a significant amount of time hanging out with Halocene in his underground lair? Temple? Something. He's having some issues. He operates his own group called Miho. He appears to have lived in his underground bunker for the last 5 years, and he's quite thoroughly crazy. We spent a good amount of time decoding his last masterpiece, and now we need a book to be the cipher. That book is held by a man named Reno, and he lives in a penthouse at the top of the housing campaign, which we have yet to visit. So that is likely going to be our next stop. We also have to find Weird Headphone Guy. And possibly make a deal with Transnet, make a deal to bankroll our assassination attempt. And gather up a new sick crew. Our group needs, aside from myself, the killer, also needs a fool for reasons only to you. That would be either Pseudopod, I've got to bring him back, or Ramses, or perhaps there's someone on his strange houseboat. We need an astronomist to reflect things in a different light. That could be Carolina, or Etsy, or Halocene. And finally, we need a cupbearer. I don't know who that's going to be. So we have lots of options. And apparently not everyone worked together, so I'll probably need to grab all of them, the full party, and then I will have to go make some decisions. Also, I am in rough shape. I took a lot of damage, and I need to figure out a way to get rid of it. Thankfully, I can go to sleep in 38 minutes, and that's likely what I'm going to do next. Yeah, I'm not sure what I want. Let's just make myself average. So we're gonna go boop. That might have been dumb. And we're gonna save the other point. So it is 7 o'clock. I can't fast travel into his place, right? I have to go all the way down because I still want that slime mold. For reasons all my own. If not for anything, just for sheer stick-to-itiveness. In fact, I am probably going to go back there and get some sleep because I'm up to coordination 6. And I can get my coordination even higher. In fact, I think I am going to do that. But I need to talk to someone first, and I don't know who to talk to. Let's chat with Melita. Let's see how she takes the fact I found Halocene and that he's absolutely crazy.
You pick up the payphone's handset. A dolphin emblem smiles at you.
That's costly. I don't want to do that.
You press the soft plastic, feeling the curves where it meets the metal underneath. The poke sends a ripple from your fingertip through the rest of your body, resonating with pleasure.
I just want to point out that I poked that dolphin and I lost an hour of my life.
You step away.
I don't understand why that happened. I don't understand how that happened. But it happened, and it's exactly what I needed. So time, by the way, for those of you who haven't played Disco Elysium in the past, or anything like it, time does not pass in this game when you're just running around. Time only passes when you're talking to someone or doing something. Oh, the game is pitching tonight. Why is that? There it is. Yeah, it's hitching bad tonight. What the hell? Do I have anything running in the background tonight that I don't normally? No. That's weird. I'm like 14 hours into this game, and I've never seen that happen before.
Open.
Chemically proficient said she could use a rag. Best by Rotenev. What's that smell? Let's see if I can get an 8. I can totally get an 8.
Sweet, slightly pungent, reminds you of overripe apricots. All signs point to...
Ether.
Excuse me?
Her eyes are looking every which way but towards you. Highly suspicious.
I can smell it. The place reeks.
You're confused, Operant. You've probably just never smelt photographic toner before.
No, but I have smelt drugs that knock people out before.
Negative. Toner has a sulfurous odor. Rotten eggs.
Ether.
I've been rumbled.
Is she using ether to get high?
She produces a small brown glass bottle and sets it on the counter.
It used to be a respectable habit, you know. Prescription. I don't see why a little rag now and then should be a big deal.
I'm confiscating this to help me take the edge off my own relentless grind.
That's why I use it too, naturally.
Delirium +5. Gain a status dissociative perspective. Oh, that's not good to use.
All the same, I suppose it does look a touch unprofessional. Let's not tell Melita.
Yeah.
I'll be here if you require.
I suspect the type of person that would take this job willingly, though, is potentially someone who would abuse prescription drugs. But let's call into Melita and let her know what I found.
Raw information atomizes itself. On the other side of the world, a phone rings.
Cascade. Go on.
I found Halocene.
What does that have to do with the opera?
He's living at the bottom of the rocket silo in the Pitol Tract.
Fascinating. Leave him there.
Need to find his sci-fi book.
There's probably a bookshop or something around Party Alley. Cascade, this sounds like you're wasting opera time. Focus.
She really doesn't want me to talk to Halocene.
Please. Fine. Luck and skill, operant.
The bed welcomes you.
Yes, it does. Let's have us a nap.
The stillness of the room quietens your mind as you
Much
settle
better.
down.
And I still have Blessed by Rotenov for 9 more hours. Hot damn. I'm glad I prayed at that little shrine. Okay. So let's actually head back down to Halocene, and let's make... There's 2 checks down there that I failed. Let's go back and actually get them before we visit Reno. Reno? Probably Reno, actually, since it's Reno Tell. I think, anyway. I'm not sure. The game doesn't come with a pronunciation guide, and I haven't actually talked to this man yet, so... Is my shift key stuck down? My shift key is stuck down. Huh, fascinating. Or it's just running around. Cool. Or the game knows I'm in a hurry. Well, that's another thing. I'll certainly sell more copper. Hey.
You're back. What now? You have copper for me?
I'm half tempted to experience the flow of time, but I don't think it would go well. Bought some more copper for you.
Yes. Oh, yes. Yes, this is all I need.
An insane sun rises from behind our eyes.
Take it all. We won't need it anymore. No, we won't.
She empties her pockets in 2 great fistfuls.
A queasy feeling comes over you as you gather up the piles of loose change.
I feel like I just feel like I took advantage of a disadvantaged.
Somehow you know she is right. Where you are going, money will not help you.
Oh, but it can't hurt either. Thank you.
Yes. Enjoy your false money. Just wait there. 6 hours, yes, and I will have built it.
You know I have to come back and find out what the fuck she's talking about.
6 hours.
Guess I'll come back tomorrow then?
Tomorrow, she said. Tomorrow.
She just... Okay, she just took away 6 hours of my life.
An odd, slight peal sounds when she moves, like distant bells.
How did she
or
do that?
The jangling of construction rods. Over her shoulder, you suddenly notice that in the sky, still half dark only moments ago, the sun has inexplicably risen to its zenith.
What the...
Look.
Nice hat.
It's not a hat, but nice, yes, nice. It is nice. Take my hand.
I feel like I should have saved before I did this.
Your skepticism runs dry in the face of a real trepidation.
In for a penny, in for a pound.
Her leather hand clamps shut upon yours. You feel nothing. If you expected a surge of energy, a rush, that is not where this was going. And yet...
Was I supposed to feel something?
Look at your clock. Welcome to true time.
That's a red check.
Yes, remember. You bring me copper, I give you false money. You'll like it.
Okay, well I got 10 experience out of that. That's always nice. But 10 experience and a mounting sense of unease. No, we're already blessed. We're gonna stay blessed. Back down into the bowels of whatever this is. And honestly, we're going to save scum for 2 checks down here because I want to pass them. I love how that old man has just hypothetically been running there for over 48 hours. I like that about him. I like that a lot. He's focused on a goal. And that's impressive. That's important.
You stand before an archival. You skim through. You turn away.
I feel like there's going to be something there at some point. Not yet, but at some point. Did Halocene lock the door? You absolute wanker. Okay, well, let's... Fuck. I ran all that way for nothing. Or he's only available during certain times. That's also a possibility that I hadn't considered. Still, I've got 32 gold, roll, 32 Real, and a growing sense of unease. And that's, valuable. Oh, is that an upstairs? Oh yeah, it just circles all the way around. Okay. Well, that was a tragic waste of time. This is where we're going next. I love how I've already identified Esti's apartment, even though I don't know which one is hers. His? I don't know either way. But still, let's go. Huh. Paper, pasted over paper, over paper, over paper. I guess those 3 guys there were to prevent me from accessing this too early. Because remember, there were 3 fashionistas here. Oh, cigarettes, thank you. Fancy call box. There's only one button on the sleek metal call box. Next to it, a small plaque embossed with a cheerful dolphin in a small glass sphere.
This must be Reno's place. The dolphin indicates as much.
Oh. I'm not sure how I made that. I guess it would be. Instead of a sphere. It's black and round. Sleek surface reflects and distorts your features. It's too opaque to see what's beneath. Poke the dolphin! It's pleasantly squishy. Let's press the call button. Press the call button and the familiar chime begins to play.
Private residence. Please state your business.
You cannot retry.
You step away from the call. Doors crowd you, stacked upon each other. Behind one of them, your former asset Estoc, draped in a see-through cloak. Esty knew it. Competent, unlikable, ultimately invaluable.
It's good I'm here. We should talk.
Talk, yes. Then spy. Call her a frigid bitch also, if we find an opening.
Oh dear.
One of these apartments belongs to Estoc. You just have to discover which.
How?
There appears to be a residence list on the wall. You could start there.
Better start knocking.
You must be subtle in your approach. Your assets still live in her cover. That will make her unpredictable and desperate. Esty keeps a special mental calendar marked critical phone call from Herschel. The calendar has been counting for 5 years.
Rickety stairs leading downward towards the canal. That's an elevator to the roof. Soft sizzle of neon caught into your ears as you pass underneath. That goes to the roof. This building is a great beast. The water, its life's blood.
A large framed board with the title Residence printed across the top. Sounds promising, but probably too easy.
I agree, Grey Matter.
The title and initial entries are printed in thick, embossed ink. But over time, names have been crossed out or added with rough pencil.
Let's look for Newits.
You read the list, including the crossed out entries. You read it again. There is no Newits. The list appears haphazard and poorly maintained, which no doubt suits Estoc perfectly. You come away from the wall.
The voice acting was weird there.
Photographs, candles, tucked under the stairs. You'd be forgiven for initially overlooking the modest shrine, were it not for the roughly carved wooden figurine, waist-height, sat off to one side. This is a shrine to Sirius, angel of romance, war, and negotiation.
This shrine is a lot less elaborate than the one in the bazaar.
If it weren't for the candles, you easily could have mistaken it for a shadowy heap of discarded belongings, awaiting the weekly rubbish collection. Someone cares enough to maintain it, but it looks like it's a one-man job. Few of the middle-class residents of the housing campaign want to be seen openly making offerings or tending the shrine. Such things scream working class.
And we can't have that. Well, let's examine the offerings.
Among the usual photographs and candles, people have left mysterious items. A single house slipper, a dusty magnum of champagne, a small pouch filled with some sort of musky, sweet herb.
More prehistoric weed?
And scattered throughout, wedding invitations, faded, creased, RSVP dates years in the past. It's customary to invite the angel to festivities, to bless the union.
Let's pick up a wedding invitation.
You are cordially invited to celebrate the joining of Mr. and Mrs. Pascal Kavanagh on Enatos 3rd, 92.
I wonder if they're still together.
According to law, a blessing from the Dog Star should ensure a union that lasts 30 years, minimum.
Well, I could use some good luck.
The shadows shift and grow long, candles flicker in. The air thickens around you.
I can't think of anyone who deserves my prayers right now but me.
Each prayer counts. They should not be the red slips of paper hung overhead.
Alright. Tanio, the building manager. Yeah, let's chat with you.
No soliciting. And mind the floors, will you?
The man is swaddled in a pristine maintenance uniform. A name tag on its chest reads, Tonio, building manager. He hurriedly smooths down a single patch of hair, which time has yet to steal from his head. Yeah, sorry, I'll mind them.
Good. Thank you. Finally, some cooperation.
I'm dealing with a get off my property type here. Problem is, his property is communal.
Looking for a fancy building. Suppose there's a cozy little penthouse there?
You mean Mr. Reno's place? Terribly gaudy. Rich people today, they don't build the way they used to. No classical sensibility.
So which building is his?
You've already passed it on your way in here. Head back outside. It's
Oh.
the door opposite the bridge. The one with the call box. Can't miss it.
Okay.
Not technically a part of the campaign, actually. Zoned differently. I suspect so that he can get around various regulations. My responsibility ends where the alley starts, as far as the city's concerned.
I see. You manage this whole building, right?
You notice my badge? It's actually not just a building. I manage the entire housing campaign.
It looks nice, but it is kind of depressing.
I do what I can. More than most managers would, but there's only so much you can accomplish with a paintbrush and a broom. You should have seen what this place was like when Nestor put it up. Real class, real majesty.
The buildings are old, decaying, but clean. This man is fighting the final battles in a lost war, polishing broken handrails, painting splintered wood. What was it like back then?
A palace for the people.
Clearly some kind of a slogan from the days when this was built.
During the Nestor Ismo years, when the city was developing, some families needed to relocate so that we could have infrastructure. And this place was built to house them.
Sounds like a euphemism for forced displacement.
Oh, no. This wasn't like that at all. It was a privilege to come here back then.
So what happened to this place? Where did all that majesty go?
A different class of people moved in.
Gentrified?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe the children of the people that were here in the first place were born a different class of people than their parents.
Oh, what kind of people used to live here?
Important people. Artists. Diplomats.
He's never met a diplomat in his life. Probably doesn't even know what they are, except they sound important.
Not like the vandals that infest it now.
And you've been here since the beginning?
First job I ever took. And the last, probably. Hopefully. I wasn't even out of school when I started cleaning the housing campaign. 16 years old. Worked all the way up to the big keys.
Just gonna nod.
It's good that some people remember what we were capable of. Back when we had the sense of decency and cleanliness. Much too late now. All too late.
Sounds like a bleak state of existence. Anything I can do to help?
Not really. I mean, you could help me sweep if you wanted to, but
Seriously?
look around. You think one person alone can clean all this? We used to have one manager and 3 concierge. Now, it's just me. I'll pay you 20 sol if you're interested.
A palliative measure at best. But then again, life is a palliative measure.
I don't really need money right now, but I might need money in the future.
You asked. I think the more we all dedicate ourselves to our own tasks, just the punctual tasks, the better it'll be for everyone.
Their own tasks, which in your case are the diametric opposite of sweeping, operator.
Pick up your feet when you walk.
Well, that's great advice. Alright, so we know... Well, I helped you clean by taking your beer. Alright, so Reno's out here. And there is a check here.
The sleek metal. This must be Reno's place.
Private residence. Please state
Personalism.
your business.
Alright, let's come back later.
You step away from...
And let's put that point in personalism. Where is it? Let's see if I can talk my way in.
The sleek metal cool box. This must be Reno's place.
Private residence. Please state your business.
Oh, this is worth it. Got a success, thank God. The steps to a successful infiltration based on make-believe are as follows. What do I already know? You tally it up in your head. There's a party here. Oscar and Reno went hard.
That's what the senior negotiator said himself.
Just look around for anything you can use. From the damp, cracked concrete, you can tell this part of the canal is prone to flooding. The only other notable thing you can see are cans of cat food overflowing from a nearby trash can. Establish credibility. I'm from the Flood Protection Council. We need to review building emergency preparedness plan.
I haven't been informed about any inspections.
Full cues. It's a surprise inspection. Are you surprised?
Somewhat.
Then it's working as intended. I can guarantee one thing. If you don't let me in, things are not going to go well for you.
All right. Come on up.
Fantastic. What is that thing? Oh wow, this place got fucked. Holy shit. That's a cat. Oh. Oh my goodness. Let's see how this conversation goes.
First things first. I know what you're thinking. And this isn't my cat.
Okay.
Once again, you appear to have crossed paths with this strange man.
Only this time there appears to be a fluffy white cat at his feet. It looks up at you indifferently. It's a fat cat, not fluffy. That is a chunker.
I sensed that it was only a matter of time before we came face to face again. But I wasn't sure you'd find your way up here.
You may have gotten the better of him in the bazaar, but he's a step ahead here. Keep your guard up. This lapdog of the techno-fascists has been following your scent with impunity.
Say nothing, let him talk.
You know, I recognized you at Photo 24. A serendipitous coincidence, truly. I knew you'd been shelved these last few years. But of course, a man of my stature must have a keen eye for the talent.
Of course.
You passed my test on the call box, Herschel. I'd almost forgotten you get excited when you're nervous.
The sound of your name on his tongue. Unnatural. Upsetting.
I just want your book.
Turn this situation around. Immediately.
Thanks for recognizing my massive talents.
Of course, Herschel. Why else would I seek you out if not to exchange knowledge, skills, and expertise? To live, to laugh, perchance to love?
No.
Don't get hung up on that last part, Herschel. It was just a flash of inspiration. Our friendship goes way back, and I wouldn't want anything to soil it, you know.
Way back. Where?
Start talking if you don't want to get your shit wrecked again.
That's a very hurtful thing to say. Especially after you've victimized me in public.
I mean, fair enough. How do you know my name?
His face drops.
That's a very cruel joke, Herschel. 5 years gone, and that's how you greet your friends.
Yes.
5 years? No entries in archives, systems, or communications. Expand in search.
Cat knows nothing of cruelty or humor. If you're trying to scare me, it's not working.
This pretense of ignorance is really hurtful.
Ignatz.
Really, I expected you'd treat your old colleague, Ignatz, a little better than this.
Why do I know that name?
To you, he has never happened. You've certainly never been colleagues. Wait, Ignatz. A name from Taxman's ledger.
The cat rolls from one side to the other and sticks a single paw in the air. Aw. Ignatz, right.
You remember me now, of course. I know. I've changed.
The coat. It's a recent acquisition.
You got a new coat.
Exactly. A new coat befitting of my new position. Thank you for noticing.
What do you want from me?
You and I, we're on the same level. We've always understood each other.
Okay.
And so my desires are nothing covetous. I'm simply offering you the excellent opportunity to work together again. Just like in the old days.
Highly suspicious. Warrants further investigation. Approach cautiously. There may yet be gold hidden in that repulsive coat.
What are you doing here exactly?
Your old friend Ignatz has been moving up in the world. I'm on a very complex and sensitive assignment on behalf of my new employer. Secret treaties will be discussed in a matter of days in this very apartment. Your old asset Ignatz is here, preparing the field, so to speak.
These secret treaties are a lot less secret than you might expect.
Fucking leaks, Herschel. Unbelievable. Who was it? An amateur negotiator, low level. That guy's a dead man. Just wait. Anyway, I appreciate you telling me that. You're a true friend.
Your new employer being the Weeping Eye, of course.
Nice try. You know I can't tell you that. Don't worry. It is not the bank. A man's got to know who he is and who he isn't. Otherwise, who is he?
That's a great point.
Thank you. I read a lot of philosophy.
Hmm.
That's probably what gives me my edge on the market. In any event, it's a very unusual arrangement. I'm basically de facto lead on this assignment.
And that entails what?
Currently, I'm overseeing the sanitation technicians. It may seem pedestrian, but in reality the responsibility could only be handled by someone at the level of de facto lead.
Yeah, I heard there was a party that got a bit out of hand here.
You see before you the aftermath of a soiree organized by the owner of this place, Mr. Reno. And those leaky empter animals. My new employer suspects some pre-game empter mindfuckery. Work with me and I'll tell you all about it.
Looks like a huge responsibility. How do you handle it?
Rituals of good living. I light candles to Aldebaran, who governs the hustle. I work out at the gym. I don't discharge my essence too often.
Okay.
It is all in the routines.
The cat governs its own hustle. Good for you.
Thank you, Herschel.
Kind of mind fuckery have these animals gotten up to?
Think like an animal, Herschel. They don't look at the stars and ask themselves if they are really alone in the universe.
I want to pet that cat.
They just drag themselves from sick pleasure to sick pleasure. Distractions from having to fathom their place in a dark and endless universe.
So these animals like to party, you're saying?
You could say that, Herschel. But that is also a gross reduction of the truth. These days, one must think in all 4 dimensions to keep up with the latest advancements.
The cat blinks incredibly slowly. It lives in an eternal present of nothing but pleasure. Blink back at the cat. Blink back at the cat.
It may sound mad, but only because I've trained myself to see into their twisted minds. The bankers are backwards people, so you have to think in reverse to understand their moves.
That makes no sense at all. So what's this opportunity you mentioned?
It's very straightforward. I'd like you to take some wildlife photography. I would like to see some leaky animals in their natural habitat, doing what such animals do.
Ignatz, please. Half the words, twice as good.
Oh, Herschel, where has the passion gone? Where's the vim, the vigor? This is not inspirational, not at all. But fine, I'll indulge. One of the men providing physical security for these upcoming talks is a Carabinero rat. He's leaking information to his controller.
That wasn't too difficult to spell out now, was it?
I need a photo of this leaking in action.
Why would I help you do the Lusians' work for them?
You're thinking very short term, Herschel. I'm disappointed. Seriously. In my new position, I've developed a number of very highly placed sources.
Big, if true.
Very interesting. Tell me more about them.
Very sneaky. But I'm in no position to share that information at this time.
What does Emter gain by leaking the contents of their own secret negotiations?
The Carabineros act as Emter security detail for the upcoming talks. And just like their masters, are notorious for their unreliability and corruption. I suspect the Carabinero rat is readying itself to jeopardize the discussions. If you accept the job, I'll tell you all about them.
Well, I don't have a camera.
Seriously? Does the opera expect you to subsist on charity?
Yes.
Things must be even worse under post-historical materialism than they say. Fortunately for you, I will be supplying the camera on this assignment.
Is this for real, Ignatz?
This is a one-time opportunity. I need you committed before this place is cleaned up. I'd hate for you to miss out on a chance for us to collaborate again. I have ascertained the filthy Carabinero, and I have also ascertained his controller. All you need to do is get them on film together.
All right, I'll do it.
Very good, Herschel. The animal you're looking for always wears half his uniform, even of ours. You'll know him by his corrupt, sleazy demeanor, his dead eyes, and dark, floppy hair.
Okay, anything else you can tell me about this Carabinero?
Truly, an unappealing individual. In a proper society, he'd be euthanized or at least kept indoors.
And what about his controller?
A local woman, about your age, with a mole on her cheek. It took all my skills and training to ascertain their true identity.
I see, and where do I find them?
They meet every day on the bridge that's east of the bazaar roundabout. A great place for some filthy fucking animals to do their leaky business, apparently. You'll need to use this camera. It's a very special piece of technology, but the film inside of it is even more special. Make sure you use it.
I'm instantly suspicious.
How about a self-portrait or a still shot of a beautiful landscape?
What's so special about this camera?
My new employers have different ideas about privacy and conscience than you or I. But I can't judge. Another man's house, another man's rule. They're trying to build a post-historical final society, with a final man as its subject. So naturally they can't have old-style thoughts going around.
Naturally.
That's how I understand it, at least.
What does that mean, Ignatz?
Thoughts, Herschel. It takes pictures of thoughts.
Does this have anything to do with the poor woman the photo lady mentioned?
Please, Herschel. The poor woman does not exist. It's a mere fabrication by the lonely, deprived mind of a small business owner.
Okay, should I bring the photos back here?
No. A de facto counterintelligence lead cannot risk being seen in the same place twice. Our enemies are very attuned to patterns, and so forth. Once you've got the photos developed, meet me on the rooftops of the housing campaign. Any night.
Housing campaign, roofs, night, got it.
Just one quality photograph of the Carabinero leaking in the wild will do. Make sure you get the woman too, his controller. And try not to call attention to yourself. These are highly dangerous individuals. I'm sure I don't need to explain.
Let's speak about this cat here.
She's beautiful, isn't she? Purebred, probably. They have papers when they're this beautiful.
The cat is staggeringly unperturbed. Fear, lack, and even discomfort are concepts utterly foreign to this animal. Whose cat is this?
There's no reason to assume this is Mr. Reno's cat.
You make it sound like it is.
Herschel, envy does not suit a person of your capabilities. The reality is that I have this cat, whilst you have exactly 0 cats.
And that is true. What are you going to do with it?
I don't know yet, but whatever it is, I know it will be okay, because this cat will be there.
Things can never be wrong with the cat because the cat is always itself inescapably right. I never thought I'd get to meet such a cat in real life. The cat's lazy gaze settles on you for a moment, then turns downward to the floor. How it came to meet you is a question of no concern.
People like you and me, we're not supposed to meet a cat like this. We can't really handle it, in a way.
Oh, can I pet the cat?
Listen, it's a big thing petting a high-grade cat like this. There's no telling how it'll react.
The cat stands most similar to a great cumulus cloud humming with dormant electricity.
But then, if you need to do it, of course, who am I to stop you from petting a cat?
No, it wouldn't be right.
Probably for the best, Herschel, honestly.
I'm looking for a book, blood type Hecacomb. Have you seen a copy around here?
He gives a half-hearted shrug.
It's a universal sign for never heard of it. At the mention of blood type Hecatome, the cat's ears prick up. It extends a lazy paw in the direction of the conversation pit. Thanks, kitty. I'm looking for Reno. Is he around?
Herschel, I thought you would be coming here for your old friend Ignatz. I am disappointed, but also empathetic. This makes one live longer. That's what the latest literature says, at least. Mr. Reno, I believe, is in the kitchen, waiting for this operation to conclude.
Let's see. We need to talk about tempo.
Tempo? Our old crewmate. What about him?
You worked with him in the bazaar, is that correct?
Truthfully, Temple worked with me. But that was already some time ago. Better pastures find Ignatz. Always.
Why'd you stop working with him?
He is unreliable, out of his mind, and constantly late. A specialist like me needs collaborators who are more reliable. People like you, and of course, people like myself.
He's dead, you know.
What do you mean, dead?
Dead, Ignatz, as in dead.
I've no idea what you're talking about. But I do know people usually receive what they deserve. Like me, with this job.
Despite the verbal evasions, his manner is genuine. He doesn't know anything about Tempo's demise.
Besides, I figure he's just disappeared again. Probably on vacation.
Have you been sneaking around my apartment?
That's a weird question, Herschel. What do you mean by that? All right, Herschel. Very good. I'll be waiting. It's a pleasure to be working together again.
You have never.
Alright, I saw... Something at this party triggered the Neolithic urge to build a henge. So we tried to climb these. We should have a painting like this. Pink round sunnies. Nerve plus 2, records minus 1. Okay. Handy. Someone's left a book here.
The cover of the book is the first thing that catches your eye.
Boom.
Hand-painted, blood-adorned. The text reads, Blood Type Hecatomb by H.S. Lastra. The key to the next layer of the cipher. But be warned, you may have to read the whole thing.
Reno really likes this stuff?
An attempt to escape, maybe. One not diverting enough to drown out the incessant knocking of the world.
How far in is he?
A couple of chapters from the end. You are preparing to strike the cruelest blow.
Take the book.
With a furtive glance over your shoulder, you slip the book into your pocket.
Palatial cat run. Alright, let's talk to a cleaner person. Actually, let's take a look at the messy kitchen first, see if there's anything to loot in there. Oh, this is a bathroom. Wow. Someone tried to unblock the toilet with a riding whip. Delightful. Must have been quite the party. Hot tubs wrecked. There are cracks in the fiberglass, old water gone viscous. The filter sounds like a drowning goose. Hey! Check the jets. To be seen beneath the murky gray-brown water. What about the control panel? The light button is missing. Other buttons are scorched as if someone had doused the thing in lighter fluid. God, what kind of party was this? The music button is somehow untouched. What about the filter? A ragged opening gapes under the rim. The plastic crate's been ripped away. Metallic glint deeper in. Freddy stashed his shame. Your fingers slide past grime and cold fiberglass. Something's jammed tight, hard edges, weird shape, kinda slimy. Gimme. I fucking failed that. Without much thought, you mash your hand into the filter. At full acceleration, all attempts to get your fingers wrapped around the object are repelled. Flesh slapping. A few seconds and a hot flash later, you feel the pain of your knuckle bones being splayed at unnatural angles. You were horrendously unsuccessful. We have an ad break coming up. We are just likely going to power through it because I do believe everyone here is subbed, so that's fine. Soapy outline of someone's back. Hot. Medicine bottles. Good stuff's gone already. Cool. Let's talk to Reno. Actually, let's talk to this guy first. Ooh. The figure in the sealed full-body suit lurches towards you.
Muffled noises emanate from within.
What are you doing here? And a good day to you, too.
The figure shakes, not its head, but sort of the whole top half of its body, and turns back to its portable vacuum.
Fantastic. God damn, my fatigue is horrible. I'm gonna have to take something for that. So this is Reno, probably. Steady dripping from inside the fridge. This guy ruined his home.
Oh, hello. You're not with the cleaners, I take it. Please forgive the state of the apartment.
You're forgiven.
The man stares around the room in bewildered horror, unable to focus on you. A guest at his own vivisection.
What's going on in here?
Cleaning, apparently. I've never seen such disarray. You wouldn't think the process of cleaning an apartment would take so much uncleaning.
His own appearance is neat and precisely kempt. Even the way his jumper is tied around his neck appears studied and deliberate.
And yet he had a wild party like this.
Have you seen my model train? I suspect one of the cleaners may have misplaced it.
Stop all the clocks. A purloined model kit. This investigation is priority alpha.
Looks like you've got bigger problems than a missing model kit.
Still looking around the room. He doesn't really register what you've just said.
I'm Reno, or Renotel. What can I do for you?
What happened here?
I really don't want to get into it now.
I heard you and Oscar went hard.
Oscar? He's alive. Thank heavens.
Was that a doubt?
But no, I have nothing to say on this now. Just look at this mess.
We have business matters to discuss.
We do. Which?
How? Let's talk about something else.
He looks at his watch. His forehead accordions.
The man in the orange coat over there, Ignatz, do you know him?
Of course. He's the cleaning coordinator. I've been assured the Lucians are handling his bill.
I see. He seemed very attached to your cat.
She's magnificent, isn't she? She's got 3 coats.
Only 3? Wow. You mentioned a missing train earlier. What about it?
Where do we even start? It's an extremely rare kit. A Type 04X. Chrysanthemum sorrow. I'd really like to find it.
Sounds like it means a lot to you.
Yeah. It hasn't been available in any public markets for nearly 2 decades. The only way to appreciate them is through their mortal versions.
Shrunk to a size the world can handle.
That's one way to think of it. Sometimes I'm not sure I can handle it, even at its smaller size, though.
He throws a searching look at the empty shelf, as if expecting his precious chrysanthemum sorrow to have materialized at the evocation of its name.
I'll keep an eye out for your train.
Oh, thank you. It must be around here somewhere.
Reno, like the phone guy?
Yes, that's me.
He doesn't like being called the phone guy.
Well, thank you for your time.
Be well.
Alright, so we know where at least one piece of this thing is. How high can I get my coordination? Alright. I wish I could filter. So... +1. Doppelgang. Coordination +2. Blueprints. Technoflex. That puts it up to 7. That's 8. Almost trivial. We're still going to save. Success pending. Alright. Roll at least a 4. Your fingers and thumb form a 5-point grip upon the concealment in the pipe. Holding your breath, you apply pressure and pull. With a wet pop, you dislodge your prize. It's a model train, or part of one. The front end seems to be missing something. Obviously expensive, though the stickiness is probably not part of the original design. Behold, the counterpart to the wheel that Mitamoto was flaunting around. This is the junior negotiator's talisman of shame. Flourishes of ornate bronze tubing like a limbic parts coat the underside of a sky blue carriage. Unfortunately, at one end, the fine craftsmanship finishes in an ugly tangle of plastic where the other half must have been snapped off. You know exactly. The next senior negotiator has it currently tucked under what's left of his drunken form in Party Alley. Forced to wipe it down a little bit before you put it in your bag. The stickiness now taints your fingertips. You try to ignore the faint smell of lube and fecal residue. Delightful. You turn around and head for the next disaster. Alright, what do I... What's through here? Oh, that's exit. And I can't get up there. So, are we done here? Yes. Where? Oh, there's no check there. Still can't check him. Alright. Can I get rid of fatigue without absolutely screwing myself? Yes, I can. My anxiety is 8. Do I want... Where's my smallest beer? Coffee. There we go. -2 + 1. I'll take it. Not terrible. How long till I can sleep? 2 hours, because I lost a whole day to that lady. While I'm here, let's read that book.
The title unfurls in jagged crimson letters. Blood type Hecatomb by H.S. Lastra. The words jar a memory, Holocene engrossed within its pages. Maybe the only time he was oblivious to the world.
Science fiction as a genre is utterly misunderstood by the majority, Cascade. It often contains the only ideas worth ideating.
Always had it with him.
You recall a well-worn paperback copy undergoing torturous planar transformations as Holocene paced back and forth, wringing it like a rag, as if it was holding out on its final secret.
How far in was Reno?
A geometrically precise triangle was folded over on page 528, a couple of chapters from the end.
On behalf of the Honor Bookstall, I have reappropriated this volume from Capital Stronghold.
You have saved it from where it lay, gathering expensive dust. Honor has been restored to literature.
Halocene, I hope your answers are in here.
He hopes so too.
Let's look for Holocene's examine the cover image. Hand-painted, crimson heavy, a vast root system of blood vessels frame various scenes from the book.
In one, human forms emerge from the black depths of a dilated pupil. In another, a man stands naked facing a guerrilla battalion, his hand upraised, pointing at the sky.
Read the back cover.
Shin Crassus III, 4099. Less than 2 months have passed since the vessel, war hero of the Rao of Manumission, bit into the still-beating heart of Supreme Dictator Haizai before the cheering hordes of Kokolobi.
None of that makes any sense.
In the streets, the people are celebrating.
Sweet.
Meanwhile, their liberator has been barricaded inside his citadel for a week, writhing in the throes of unprecedented psychic torment. But it is not guilt that racks the vessel's brain, nor lust, nor greed, nor war drums. It is the malicious ambition of Supreme Dictator Haizai, archfiend of the Galactic Shogunate, to contaminate the blood of a humble warlord from the Tarsier-infested jungle planet of Dalmo.
What happens next?
An odyssey of spiritual dialysis. The whole plot basically follows the vessel's increasingly desperate and self-destructive attempts to extricate his foe's blood from his own. In the end, he's cleansed of it, but far too late. Masquerading as a pulpy exploitation novel, in reality it's a work of what the Treffe school of psychoanalysts call Vorbewusstsein, where...
That's... I wish Ober were here. He'd tell me if that was a real word. Anything else I can remember about the plot?
You scrounge through the archives to see what remains of a book you never read. Scenes flash against the bedsheet screen of your mind, framed in the same red veinage as the book's cover. The vessel strapped to a bed, incisions across his chest, covered in pulsing slugs as all around him ring the chants of the leech charmer. A trepanation with a cosmic drill device, the vessel's desperate attempt to awaken his latent hemokinetic powers. All the better to mount a psychic assault against Haizai. Trepanning. Yes, yes, yes. Any book that contains skull holes is okay by the gang, even if it has no pictures. And of course, the big finale. The vessel, an ancient woman, and a strange insectile being covered in silver plates are connected via the tubes of an alien transfusion machine, exchanging blood in silent communion. Also, blood-fueled mechs.
Happy ending, or...?
Definitely or. See, psychic vampire alien gods, wrath of.
I think I got the gist.
You flip the book back over and return to the red-soaked cover.
Look for Holocene's message.
The book is 563 pages long, not including Lastra's notoriously indulgent appendix.
Better start at page 1, then.
Cascade, stop.
Halocene?
Don't overthink this.
You're telling me not to overthink this?
I just did. I can again if you want. Don't overthink this.
How are you talking to me?
I'm not. This is just a real-time memory dissociation, conjured from the fringes of cipher-induced mania.
Fantastic.
A likely story. More likely. He's viewing you right now.
You don't have to read the book. You just have to read the cipher. And that very particular chapter that the extract is from.
This is old news. You've cracked this stupid cipher.
Keep up. I've already bested that thing.
You bested the directional text that led to the cipher's true key, blood type hecatomb. Also, Cascade, this is the easy part. Act accordingly.
Maybe something like...
Page number, line number, letter number, repeat?
Yes, Cascade, exactly that. This cipher is now wearing baby shoes. Find the chapter in the novel that the passage of text is from. Then consider the letters in groups of 3, let's say, triads. For each triad, take each letter's numbered position in the alphabet. The first is the page number, the second is the line number, and the third is the letter number. An example. Let's use the last triad of the cipher, MBP.
Oh, he's teaching me how to do this. Okay.
Why is he starting at the end?
Because it's backwards.
You're with him now. Sinks into place with a solid mental funk. MBP becomes 13 to 16.
Page 13, line 2, letter 16.
Direct hit. Fuselage in tatters. You are now replete with the requisite mind tools. Time to give this cipher what for.
Thanks, Halocene.
No response. Your memory conjuration has gone dark. All message conveyed. He has cut the psychic link and stopped remote viewing you.
Find the chapter the passage is from, then page number, line number, letter position. Simple.
Put them both together. Your former double's carefully placed torches will catch a light. An ancient map to the catacombs of meaning.
Let's go.
You look at the cipher and the book next to each other. One short and erratic, the other lengthy and considered. You skim the book and find the relevant chapter, which turns out to be a particularly bloody scene deep in the Act 5 climax. Then, taking the first letter to be a page number, the second to be a line number, and the third to be a letter number, you begin. The first letter is I. The second letter is B.
Keep decrypting.
Onwards, you follow Halocene into the wilderness of his favorite book, the true subtext. Effortless, nothing but grim inevitability and dawning madness now. The first words appear, IBETR. Oh no.
Why am I getting anxiety?
Don't think yet. Just solve.
Keep going.
I betrayed crew Miho, compromise from within, direct or melee FID until extraction, beware small controller, I'm sorry.
What?
I betrayed crew. Miho compromised from within.
What?
Director, malafide until extraction. Beware small controller.
Small controller.
I'm sorry.
He took the time to code the words I'm sorry?
It must be an important part of the message. To him at least. There is one other form of communication that traditionally ends in apology. A suicide note.
Close read the message.
You read the words again, then read them backwards for good measure. Your former double's intent is no clearer to you, but definitely more ominous.
So what does he want me to do?
The answer to that, no doubt, lies at the bottom of the silo. Your eye catches again on the middle sentence. Director malified until extraction. Malafide, bad faith. Standard espionage parlance for contaminated, compromised, or treacherous.
What about extraction?
Unlikely he means a location extraction. Something more internal.
Halocene betrayed the crew?
So he claims. Also the cipher claims. A paragraph from the red folder flashes redder across your mind. Possessing a monstrous intelligence that rests on hallucinatory logical construction.
I think this is a cry for help.
It reads more like a whisper.
I need to get to Halocene.
The silo awaits. Your former double has some wild ideas he's about to hatch.
Okay. Well, okay. Interesting. I betrayed crew. Miho compromised from within. Director Malafide until extraction. Beware small controller. Notice the picture. He's got... It's like he's being controlled. Interesting. Not sure what's happening, but we're gonna save and take a fucking nap to make sure that we have the fatigue to deal with it, whatever the hell happens. But we're gonna save in case this fucks us. I also want to get that fucking mold.
Slumber. The stillness of the room quietens your mind as you settle down.
Okay, there we go. Let's head back. It is nighttime again, right? Should be nights. Yeah, it's 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. So he should be home. I saw that, but I couldn't do anything with it. And I guess in just this section, I just auto-run. And then I can run faster. I guess I could talk to her every time I want to. I wonder if I could do that whole time skips thing with her all the time. Like, is that just a stunt she can do? Is she magic? So I do believe this is the third... And he's still there. Good God, man. At least go outside, run laps around this thing. Get some vitamin D. Well, shit.
The mold's tendrils rise gently as you approach. You turn away from...
Okay, Halocene is likely alive. Just in case. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Alright, molds, you will not defeat me this time. Hot damn, I was not defeated by the mold. It took a while.
You slide your screwdriver just beneath the edge of the growth.
Scoop it up.
You tip the mold into a nearby container, frail as ash, then pocket the sample. This needs a specialist, or at least someone specialist adjacent. A doctor might be a good first bet. You turn away from the mold.
Fantastic. Now let's switch back to our other gear. Which was statehood and... pants, right? Doppelgang. The open hatch beckons. Well, that's where I'm going. Feel the weight of these papers. It's all in there. The culmination to this madness. The cables, in addition, their outer sheath screams high voltage. Surgical lights. Precision drill. Steel ratchets, no getting out of that. Flash of the young boy, feet dangling, bracing for a needle in the cold office. Industrial drainage. It'll flush away whatever drips through the floor. What the fuck is happening here? Water echoes into pipes.
Cascade, stop.
He lifts the one hand not firmly strapped to the cockpit chair armrest.
Before you utter a word, be aware that anything you say in my presence, anything I hear, should be considered pre-intercepted by the small controller.
And what's the small controller?
The treacherous entity in my head that is directing my movements, of course. And also my words and thoughts.
Oh no. Oh no.
Of course. What do you mean by of course?
Quiet. Pre-intercepted. The instructions are on the table. Do not read them aloud.
Instructions, roger that. Let's roll.
Let us roll indeed.
Upon the reflective surface of the table lie a sketch pad, a pen, a strange container, and a crank drill. A regular pen, thick-nibbed and loaded with red ink.
Look at the strange container.
Marked with the words Entity Containment Vessel. It looks vaguely space-related. Designed to be taken into the far reaches by cosmonauts. Any alien life matter can be sealed inside and brought home.
I need one of these for pseudopod.
The world is contained in for you.
Let's look at the crank drill.
The crank wheel features a worn logo, now illegible. Rust blossoms in tiny patches along the drill bit.
And let's look at the sketch pad.
On the first page, scribbled in hurried handwriting, you find the instructions. The mere sight of Holocene's handwriting incurs a shiver of post-code breaking trauma. A bare 14 words. Small controller inside. Locate via remote viewing, then extract. Through dimensionality to analysis.
Inside what?
The author of these instructions looks at you expectantly. Preparing to ram his plane of reality into yours.
Here we go, remote viewing.
As in the testimonial you found in his room, Olesen wants you to locate something which you cannot see.
And then?
Draw that which you cannot see.
This entity can both exist and not exist. Very subjective as it stands.
If this is too much ambiguity for you, you're in the wrong silo. The sketchpad ripples, despite there being no wind at all down here. The dark interior of your former double skull awaits.
I'll be back. I'm at Halocene, can't do it.
This does not bode well for your future with Miho, Cascade.
Okay, so I very clearly... I need to pass the poetics check to do that. I want to talk to the doctor first. Governance is easy to observe externally. Legislation, taxes, jury service, multi-tier citizen incentive structures. But it's also an internal phenomenon with its own mysterious signs. Who's really in charge here? Delirium +1 gave self-assured selfhood status effect. No, that's not good. I want to visit a doctor. I want to know more. I want to know about the mold before I let that man remote view into his own head and ask me to drill something out of it. Absolutely the fuck not. Oh, lovely. If I talk to that woman again, is she gonna bring me to morning? Because it's kind of what I want right now. Oh, she's gone. But I got more copper. I got a lot more copper. Okay, what can I do then? I need to kill time till morning, clearly. Let's see if I can do this. Carbonero and his controller meet in the late mornings on the bridge east of the Kisach roundabout. Late mornings. I can't do that right now. Well, let's break into the houseboat, I guess. That seems like a decent job. Otherwise, I'm not sure what the fuck I'm going to do for 8 hours. Actually, what time does Hugo's houseboat open? 4 a.m. Alright.
A watertight marine door bars you from... A small placard above the entryway reads, Community Care Clinic, open 4 a.m. to 10 p.m.
At least Carolina's dad keeps the place secure. Whoa! How are you doing? How goes my favorite purveyor of Tomodachi drama? Hi, Boris. How's it going, buddy? Canadian streamer who's all about that love life and maybe a little too much gas. They're on a mission to date everything from kitties to laser quests with a sprinkle of Tomodachi life madness. Just don't spoil the fun or a back seat. It's all about the journey, not the destination. If you're not following Flo Lacefront, please go ahead and follow her. I am absolutely wonderful, thank you. I'm having a good day. Today was good. Today was a great day, and now I'm just confusing myself with Zero Parades. But life is good. Life is very good. Work was good. Work was calm. It was a beautiful day outside. It's a good day. At least Carolina's dad keeps the place secure.
But is it to keep you out, or to keep something in?
Examine the lock.
At the midpoint of the door is a 3-point full stainless steel lock. This is a proposal that could do numbers in the yearly People's Congress. You slink away. A watertight marine door. A small placard above the entryway reads, Community Care Clinic, open 4 a.m. to 10. The door awaits.
Okay, so that is a doppelgang check. I need to change into my doppelgang clothes. What have I got that increases doppelgang? So this is Zero Parades, Flo. This is a hard-boiled spy drama with just a little bit of nonsense. It's a lot like Disco Elysium, which I don't think you saw me play, but I've talked about at length at being my absolute favorite game of all time. Doppelgang plus... Sure. Don't know why that's an improvement, but I'll take it. So 6. Alright, that's not bad. And it's an excellent story about a spy dealing with PTSD, but has its own layer of just ridiculousness.
A watertight marine, a small placard above. Perhaps he's been waiting. An invitation is always implied for those who know how to spot it.
Roll at least a 7. I will load the save again if I fail this. But I'll roll a 9.
Just another sly break-in. Flashlight between our teeth. All the old school gang egging us on. I still hear the screams from when it looked like we might fall. You climb up to the window frame and peer inside.
What can I see?
A clear path. A spot to land just inside the window frame. Not much else, though. Too dark.
Well, let's glide through the window gap like you used to.
Smooth. If all our friends had been around to see that, they'd think we were so sick.
So sick.
The ease of a seal on ice.
Still got it.
The second you land on the other side, a muscle somewhere in the meat of your hip immediately twinges.
I'm clearly getting old. Alright, where is Dr. Hugo's thing?
The one personal touch and the otherwise. No baby pictures, no first day of school, no birthdays, no holidays. No sign that he has a daughter at all. Rendered a non-person for her betrayal.
To forget is to forgive.
Those who never were can never hurt.
Oh. Alright, well, let's go upstairs.
You return to the Forbidden Lab. You head on up. Careful not to alert anybody who might be on board.
The fuck?
You made it.
That's a... Little plastic cosmonaut figurines, oddly familiar.
A child's set of toy figurines sits on the shelf. Stiff forms painted and posed. Carefully arranged to watch down on whoever sleeps in the bed. The paint is chipped and worn. These figurines have been well loved, played with often.
Or is this the doctor's room?
The posters on the wall, the quilt, the faint smell of nearly body lotion. It doesn't feel like it belongs to the man downstairs.
That... Is that a body or a mannequin?
This is an adolescent girl's room. It's Carolina's.
Where is she?
Elsewhere.
Examine the figurines more closely.
A miniature rocket and a group of cosmonauts. Words painted on the side of the launch vessel. Proyecto Autonomia. Portofiero's failed space program. These toys are yet another remnant.
When were these toys made?
There's no date that you can see. Look at the cosmonauts' expressions. Pride, determination, joy. These aren't commemorative, they predate the disaster.
Carolina would have been a child then.
At 7 or 8, the memory would have impressed itself deep within the frontal cortex. Hers and those of millions of other children watching across the developed world.
Oh. What about the spacemen?
Orange-suited plastic men, cherubic faces squeezed into little helmets. 2 sit inside the rocket. One is planting the Portofieran flag on a pretend lunar surface.
There's an empty spot next to the rocket.
One of the figurines appears to be missing from the set. Maybe Carolina took it with her when she moved out. A little souvenir, keeping her closer to home. Even the smallest movement of your body sent Carolina's childhood tableau, undisturbed, waits for her return.
Weird plastic presence. Feels like there's another person in the room.
The thing in the bed stares with vacant intensity. Slowly, details emerge. A molded jawline, curved torso, and multi-jointed limbs. Positioned with uncanny tenderness.
What is that?
A medical dummy, left out on the bed, propped up against the pillows. A tag dangles from its wrist. Its expression, frozen in time, helpless, but not distressed.
Did he replace his daughter with a medical dummy? What the fuck? What's it doing here?
The dummy seems posed with some kind of intention, occupying the space of another.
Everything's exactly as Carolina left it.
Yet, she is not here. Instead, in her place, there is a
Tableau of a lost.
cavity filled with something even more hollow.
Does the dummy belong here?
It has been placed carefully. Some amount of love has gone into it. It means something, perhaps a lot, to whoever put it here. The dummy continues to hold its pose, undisturbed.
Let's look at the tag.
Printed words, property of Dr. Gonza, and scribbled right under, to myself, for when I'm not myself. Gonza's so-called personal effects, without a doubt.
I feel bad about stealing this. Time to reunite you with your owner.
The dummy sits still, head in a comfortable enough position. He looks at home here, almost reluctant to leave. It stares back at you, unmoving. A silicon oval, unframed. Shadows reveal the protrusions of nose, eyelids, mouth. Before you lies something that resembles a human face. But whose? If that is true, you turn away from the face. You pull focus. The empty bed is sadder than when it was occupied, somehow.
Creepy medical dummy. Okay. Tiny diodes scattered across the bedside table's surface, abandoned mid-project. Posters for Grasshopper in Hell and Iron Pedal 4. Great works. View out to sea, bobbing buoys, phantom ship lights. Let's get out of here. I'll be back here in a couple hours, but without any evidence I was ever here. Can I raise or lower anxiety at cost of delirium? Is that possible? Yes! Anxiety -2, delirium +1. That is exactly what I want. That's one of the things about this game, Flo. You have 3 health bars. Fatigue, anxiety, and delirium. And you control those through coffee, cigarettes, and booze. My character is not in a good place. So you control your health bar through substance abuse. So I am going to sacrifice just the one to get rid of a little bit of anxiety. Because that anxiety is really making me nervous. And I realize that's ironic, me saying that. Alright, let's go visit the other doctor. Be right back, I got a shower. Alright, enjoy yourself. Thank you very much for hanging out. I will likely be here when you get back. We're going to talk to you in a minute, my drunken friend. Nope. Ooh, more coffee. I love how I've checked those before. Or did I just not check them closely enough the first time? Doc, covered in blood still.
Bored?
We've already met.
What do you want?
Got your personal effects, Doc.
Metaganza.
His eyes suddenly widen.
I'll have to hose him down after whatever that swine Hugo Abe has done to me. But it doesn't matter. He's home.
Wait, you call that thing Metaganza?
Shut the fuck up.
Alright.
The doctor eagerly reaches for the wiretapped medical dummy and stares lovingly into its eyes.
I did you a favor. What have you got for me?
Next time you should get the payment up front. I could fuck you over, you know. Most in my profession would.
True.
Here, let me know if you need more. Store's open.
He just gave me Coke. Okay. Is your medical dummy meant to resemble someone?
That's a trick question. Can't you tell?
Who?
He's called Metagonza, and he's my assistant. Made to look like me in every way.
But he has breasts.
He's going through a phase.
Fair enough, alright.
Anyway, he's tired now and needs to rest. Are we done?
Look me up, Doc. I'm hurting bad.
Aren't we fucking all?
A range of plastic packets full of white powders and pills were revealed from under his coat. We have pocket cocaine, which is minus... Fatigue -7, anxiety +4. That's... And gain... Status all business. Prodaxil. A touch of bath salts and anabolic steroids because this U thing just gets in the way. Nathurin, a legitimate-looking blister pack of medication. The amount of powder in each capsule seems a tad uneven. Gain status amphetamine goblin. And then powdered Viagra. Lickable revitalization in stamp form. Dr. Gonz's own recipe. Gain status synthetic masculinity. My character being a woman. Oh.
What are those words? Adios, patient.
You're something, buddy. You are something. Alright, if I were a mailbox, where would I hide? Officer Marito.
Marito squints up at the dilapidated building, shielding his eyes with an orange slip of paper. He grunts as you approach.
Hola again, miss. Please stand back. A sensitive operation is underway.
Can't be that sensitive. The area's not secured, and there's no other GM around.
Need some backup?
Marito's the one with the badge and qualifications here. An eviction notice. We got squatters in the Palace of Culture.
Do you now?
He leans to the side, peering into the dark entrance. Then, he tilts forwards, just a bit, and stops entirely. Does the proto-fascist larvae not know that palaces of culture were built to be free and open to all?
Why the eviction? Are they bothering anyone?
It's for their safety. The building's all rotten on the inside. Bits have been coming off for ages. And it's getting worse. They shouldn't be in there. Not to mention that if anything happens, we'll waste valuable Guardia time picking their remains out of the rubble.
What if they have nowhere else to go?
That's not the Guardia's problem now, is it?
He makes no move towards the building at all.
How'd squatters get in? The entrance looks blocked off.
The delivery tunnel right behind me, I'm thinking. That's the only way in or out since the awning collapsed last year. Unless they've been hiding out in there for months.
So, what's the holdup?
It's just methodological complexities. See, per procedure, an officer must occupy the zone of obtrusion to ensure no further trespass occurs. The zone's here. But in parallel, an officer must breach the zone to serve the eviction notice and applicate a timely and effective removal of all offenders from the premises.
Ah, cop speak. Stilted, bloated, and memorized from a pamphlet. Look, wobbling legs. Prey shakes.
You're not afraid of going in, are you?
Who? Marito? No. Not even close. It just needs some figuring.
Given the building's condition, he might be scared of the whole thing collapsing on him.
Let me take a look inside for you, bud.
Marito can't just let a civilian go in there.
He blinks at you slowly.
He's desperately hoping you'll give him a good reason to let you step in.
My only desire is to support the law.
A citizen's eviction. Unconventional, but I won't mention it to the others. Don't worry. As an officer of the Guardia Municipal, I'll give you permission to enter. Please get them out of there.
Thanks, Marito. Well, that seems... okay, we'll go back in there for a second. I have a drunk man that I need to negotiate with.
Loneliest of town.
His half-hooded eyes struggle to locate yours.
Are you in town for these secret treaties I keep hearing about?
Well, that is, of course, a secret.
Oscar, please. I'm a keen student of international relations.
Oh, yes.
Wonderful. Very good. Me?
Emter and Laluz are talking. What's on the table?
No, no, no. To commune with the prophet, you must first offer libation.
Could have guessed that was coming.
Again?
Again. Now you understand. Che Meramoto is always B-Y-O-B.
Here's some more.
If you insist.
A local mid-tier highlight.
Wonderful.
The senior negotiator takes the drink from you and downs it without even sitting up properly.
This guy's not making it to his meeting tomorrow.
Now, treaties and secrets. I presume you're familiar with La Tour Vulgar?
Oh, very. Intimately.
The master treaty that ended history and stagnated all current world affairs. Signed 96 years ago by the developed world and the superbloc. With the cessation of war between great powers, spies became the new soldiers. A twilight ascendancy.
The Latour-Woolgar Treaty is not very secret. Everyone knows about that one.
But I don't think they realize that it's still being negotiated.
Huh.
This secret treaty that Emter has brought to loose, it's another piece of scaffolding to prop up the decaying facade of the Tour-Woolgar.
Why now?
I'm sure you've noticed. Lalus have started up military action again. This Réunion campaign of theirs, imperialist.
There's that word again.
With new branding.
Laluz is conquering the world.
We're going to shut all that down. No more fighter jets, no more aircraft carriers, no more little annexations of former territories that end with flat-bombed capitals and bodies in craters.
And in return, Luz gets what?
A free peek in the girls' changing rooms, of course. A dalliance with the developed world. Culture blockade comes down. Lalus get to hawk their wares uninhibited.
Exchanging one front for another. No physical war, just a cultural one.
You think that's a good deal for the bank?
I do, yes. I think it's a very good deal for the bank. Look around. Lucian culture is already among us.
He's not wrong.
Bringing them into the developed world won't make that much difference. If anything, it will legitimize the culture and render it less sexy.
Don't get the hype, personally.
On to their each. And you never know. Maybe showing them the wonders of our side of town will have a liberalizing influence on their more isolationist tendencies.
Heard Facundo Reyes himself is coming to town.
Apparently, some tete-a-tete time with the Minister of Mass Culture himself. Although, word is, Reyes is very keen on this deal. Wants it to happen.
Grand Lich confirmed and triangulated.
Why is he so keen?
Culture as loaded gun.
He points a finger gun as near to your face as he can. Where are these secret treaty talks happening?
At Reno's pied-à-terre, the city's true seat of power.
When are they happening?
I don't know. Gaps in the schedule, unclear times of arrival. Oscar and Freddy are getting played, and played hard.
Is this the mysterious gap that Frederick's stressing over?
Yes. Freddy may call it mysterious. I call it uncurbed shithousery.
That's a word and a half, and I love it. What's Reno getting at all this?
The mood.
Specifics, Oscar.
Reno's eyes have swiveled towards lunar assets. He wants to send rockets to the moon.
Oh, legitimately the moon.
And
Okay.
his old friend Metamoto will ignite the thrusters. He is hosting the secret treaties in exchange for these cosmic flight paths. Reno Lunar.
And where's the super block in all this?
Where they've been for the last century. Loitering outside the party they can't get into.
It's a lot clearer now. Thank you, Oscar. Tell no one, he grins, but you can tell everyone that Metamoto is going to fold the Lusians like entry-level origami.
When they eventually turn up.
I have other questions. Big picture stuff.
My kind of picture. Too much magnitude for you?
Alright, we're gonna dump a point into personalism.
Goodbye.
And we're also gonna let this ad break run because I think everyone here is subbed or otherwise occupied. Or do I have any clothes that increase my personalism? Because I don't know if I want to. Yeah, that would bring it up to 5. See if this is enough.
Loneliest.
His half-hooded eyes struggle to locate
Leaning
yours.
pass. Alright. Hey! I'll take it.
This man is no would-be passenger. He craves to be the track, to be wheeled and choo-chooed upon without remorse.
Oscar, you're thinking about this train thing the wrong way.
Am I?
Picture Lolita. What is she?
She is powerful. She is all-consuming, tenacious, unrivaled, strongest.
She's train. You are track.
She is train. I am track. I was beginning to think I didn't need this, any of this. That maybe the broken train was a sign to just move on, if I could. But you're right. Of course. I crave a state of railwayness. I see it all now. My desires are clear. Lolita must roll upon me like thunderous locomotion.
Either way, you should really let her know how you feel.
I should do. And then meet my friend the ambassador at the table to discuss terms.
Can I have that wheel, man?
Oh yes, this. Too small for me now. Love is hell, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Now that you have both parts, you could try repairing it and returning it to Reno, its true owner. Or just keep it. Might come in handy as a blackmail tool if you have to open up this junior negotiator.
Goodbye. Be well.
Alright. So I have 2 pieces of train. How do I put them back together? I can't inspect them. Okay. Well, I got the train parts then. Not sure how to fix them. Actually, I know how I could try to fix them. I have a fucking workshop.
You return to the world. This now is a gunsmith, the perfect place for your first. Your reason for being here is simple. Glue two pieces of a toy together. If only it were as trivial as that. Your dexterity may be severely tested.
Let's try to repair the model train. Missed by owner, weird train giantess associations. And I cannot retry it. How do these pieces fit together?
The wheel is just a decorative add-on. It protrudes somehow from the front of the train like the statue crowning a ship's prow. Very hard to tell where the fracture point is. The plastic is simply too disfigured. You never were much for art.
Alright, we're gonna change into Technoflex clothes. Because that's what we do. That brings my Technoflex up to 8. And we're gonna save.
You return to the workbench.
Safe-ish bet, I'll take that.
Upon close inspection, you can see that the key to a successful mend here is to snip off the deformed ends of the little plastic rods. The blades do the job beautifully, opening and closing with the delicacy of dragonfly wings.
That glue the pieces back together.
The subtlest of pleasure. You watch as the plastic surfaces melt ever so slightly under the corrosive effects of the glue. Once everything is covered that needs to be, you make the two pieces kiss and watch the plastic bind.
Woo, that's hot. Review your handiwork.
Crowned with its free-spinning bronze wheel and curling designs, the train is a thing of exquisite craftsmanship.
Excellent. Okay, we are in decent shape. So I could hand that in, but based on the way that they're describing that, it seems I'm getting the impression that I will possibly need that train for something else if I don't give it to Reno. At least that's the impression that I'm getting. So, next. I can't deal with this until 4 a.m. when I can get to Dr. Hugo, because I'm not giving this to Dr. Gonza. He's insane. That's late morning, and that cat is adorable. Okay. Let's go to the Palace of Culture, my friends. See what the hell that is. Because that seems to be the next step. I lied, it's not the next step, but it's a step to kill time until 4 a.m. when I can go to the doctor and save Halocene. Oh, there's a full-on homeless encampment in here. Phantom power is set to on. Reflective glints inside the barrel. Thank you for your beer. Beds beneath a canopy erected less carefully than the one over the equipment. Fire hydrant to drown those candles if they get ideas. Bureaucrat of the Month Awards of Gathering Dust. This is a commune. Sharp drop, a broken ankle, you wince. Someone brave the stairs just to leave their tag here. You might survive the fall from this height. The building is a great beast, the water its lifeblood. Blood red banners for the Supreme Leader Nestor. Where's this go? To the roof? No, more files redacted by rot, more beer. Ooh, no, actual high-level snaps. Stack of glossy, neat files, too perfect to rifle. Is that all that's up here? Huh. Okay, well, I'll take some cigarettes and booze. Let's chat with the wizard and the occultist downstairs and see how that conversation goes. I didn't break my ankle. Damn cigarette butts, ash, and mold. Start with the wizard.
Hello there. Give us one moment. And watch your feet on our wizard stuff.
On your wizard stuff?
You look down to see shapes in chalk, burning incense, candles, a guitar with a garland of prayer beads around its neck. Check out the sound gear. This is top brand fancy stuff.
Nice recording gear.
Bootlegged crap, every piece. Now please, shh.
The woman mouths to herself, moving her fingers along to a rhythm you cannot hear, then stops abruptly.
Lost the baseline again. Oh, I almost had it that time.
We're getting closer. Do you hear it? There's a song.
He decorates the word song with a wiggle of his fingertips.
Let's listen.
You hold your breath, close your eyes. Your own breath, loud in your ears, uneven.
No, nothing.
It's there. You've got to find the groove.
We've searched everywhere, upstairs and down, for speakers. Nothing. No source. Musical poltergeist type of thing.
It's just the old pipes.
I'm failing a lot of checks here.
We're trying to lure it out. Thus all this chalk circle and incense frippery.
We're trying all the occult stuff. You wouldn't let me sacrifice a pigeon.
For the best.
She tried to sacrifice a pigeon.
Sure about the speakers? What you're hearing must be coming from somewhere.
We're sure. You'll be able to hear it too eventually. It's less sound, more suggestion. It's coming from the building itself. I'm sure of it.
Awesome. Talk me through your theories so far.
Well, so sound alters space. Motion transfers between particles. Maybe the concrete's vibrating and the particles are arranging themselves in a way they never have before.
Could just be magic.
Could just be the pipes.
We're covering all bases, really.
Poor building. Who knows how long it's been playing to no audience. Explore the place a little. Let yourself feel the rhythm. Let it sing to you.
I'm looking for some squatters. That you?
No squatters in here. Just us.
That means you're the squatters?
We don't squat. We groove. We're a band.
Oh.
We're a scum synth duo act. I'm un, she's the. Together, and the.
Where's toi? What's scum synth?
Would you like the epic or the ditty version?
Oh, epic.
It all began when a 10-year-old with the special foresight afforded only to the delinquent genius stole a keyboard from an electronic shop.
It was me.
Thank you, duh.
It was afraid of her crimes, we hid it under our bed. With it lay for almost 3 years. During this period, we developed a dance style called minimal body vibrato, while the keyboard itself developed a patina.
Oh.
At the 2-year, 9 months mark, I exhumed the keyboard and successfully harangued him into playing the snare drum.
But the genre itself wasn't fully formed until a week or so later. Upon the discovery of preset 3, there you have it.
True musical geniuses here.
It's just us.
And your real names?
Can a name be real? And if it can, then what does it depend on? Origin? Sound? Our mother named him Feral Jim.
Ate my own umbilical cord.
Delightful.
He ate his own umbilical cord, but that's beside the point. Which is that our names are N and D.
What do you think of the culture blockade?
Pointless. Culture's atomic, it's in the air.
If it's already here, might as well enjoy it. What brought you to this shithole in the first place?
We were on the hunt for a music video location, and we've broken into real shit instead.
It's awful in here. Go see the basement bathroom. Divine.
Why'd you pick Kisak for your music video location?
Dereliction, second only to the Pethol Tract in terms of.
I mean, fair. Never heard of you, though.
We get that a lot.
Not much else, in fact.
We're doing our best.
You are indeed. GM says the building's going to collapse. You should leave.
The GMs are disregardable at best.
Disregard them.
There's a mystery in these walls. Don't you want to figure it out?
Out of the corner of your eye, you notice the balcony above them is tilted slightly.
This mystery does seem more fun than not getting crushed.
Exactly. Look around, explore the place. You'll hear it.
I have some more questions about the two of you.
We can probably answer those.
Certainly.
Well, that is a roll that I am absolutely not going to make.
Try listening on the stairs just over there. That's where I got it most clearly.
Sure. See if I can stop the song. Maybe that'll get them to leave. Hey! It's Oh He Bad. Oh He Raids. Thank you very much for joining me, my friend. How are you doing this evening? Oh He Bad. Welcome in. How are you doing this fine evening? How is Kronos, the New Dawn? Great finish, Kronos, after crashes and rages. You are all about that chill, friendly vibe with a side of, what am I doing? They're diving into Kronos, the New Dawn lately, though apparently they finished it. But don't be fooled, the streamer's got a whole buffet of games on the menu, from Baldur's Gate 3 to Forza Horizon 6. It's a gaming adventure every day. So I admit, I had a thought about your streams last night, Oh He Bad. Specifically your weekend streams. Because they're the ones I get to hang out in a little bit more, because I can loiter in them at work without my boss wondering why I'm watching a man play video games. Even though he himself streams. I had this thought in my head. Are all the Oh He Bad weekend streams in the same continuity? Are you in Forza on the run from something your cult did in RimWorld? Anyway, for those of you who don't know me, I am the Olsen. I am a variety streamer. I seek out narrative in video games, and I love to play through and study video games as a narrative for storytelling. And right now, we are playing through the Oh He Cinematic Universe. Exactly. Right now, we are playing through the sublime Zero Parades for Dead Spies, and it is fantastic. fantastic. I don't know if no, I don't think it should be Disney. You've definitely I get an HBO vibe from your streams. Need a little bit more edge to the to the Ohi cinematic universe. Need a bit more oomph. I don't think Disney could do it. Definitely HBO. Although there might be a little bit too much nudity. So maybe we'll talk. We'll talk. My people will talk to your people. We'll talk to their people. What am I looking for?
The glow from the camp beneath you dominates the
The
room,
next Tony Soprano,
throwing
yes.
space beyond into a deep, vacuous dark. For a split second, you're sure you can hear someone strumming a bass guitar.
Test your weight on the structure.
A horrible creaking noise comes from the ceiling. The balcony rotates a little further to the east.
I absolutely cannot pass this check, so we're not going to try.
The balcony lifts.
Did this open up anything in the, Like, I don't think I have the metaphysical... Oh, what's this? That was not there before. Ohi pianos. The head of table for the head of state.
A steel conference table piled with bureaucratic debris. One of the chairs is embroidered with a red N. A guitar riff seems to sound from the chair itself, momentarily.
Examine the wall.
It appears to be peeling.
I still am not going to roll a natural 12.
You step away from the...
That's just not going to happen. But this is the chair at Nestor. This is the old government building. And that was Nestor's conference table. That's neat. Alright, it is midnight. I need to get to 4 a.m. What else can I do? What's this? I saw you there. Drugs. Yes, lots of drugs. Drugs are always an option.
Dust lies so thick on the staircase.
Hey! And
can
thank you for
feel
the
it
streak. You're
shifting
going
under
streaking.
foot.
I appreciate it.
You hear faint snatches of what sounds like humming, but it is gone before you focus.
Look more closely at the rubble.
Threadbare cloth sticking out from under the debris, trampled and chewed. The hall towers above you.
Have I found everything? Am I stuck between a rock and a hard place on this side quest?
Hey, you back? Try listening on the stairs, just... Hey, try listening on the stairs.
Yeah, this fucking building's gonna come down. Oh, what's this? Only one bathroom. The piss line must have been a war zone.
A damp record of the palace's past life. Beer cans and bottles litter the floor beneath. For a moment, you think you catch the sound of a tambourine.
Tune in to the building's frequency. I'm still not good enough for this. Read the graffiti.
Difficult to know where to start. Insults, addendums, counter-insults, nudity in droves.
I would keep coming back to nudity. Look for names you recognize.
Nestor's name is the most common, nestled in a thatch of vitriol and severely hirsute cocks.
Read about Nestor.
The words traitor, revisionist, and reactionary have been added and crossed out several times over the course of the years.
Hirsute is a great word, by the way. Any sweet gossip?
The older graffiti all seems to be variations on the theme that Nestor is a capitalist dog. Recent editions speculate on the origins of local STDs. A piece of tile falls softly to the floor.
Okay.
You turn away from the wall.
What else can you teach me? Building. Oh. You catch the sight of Sweet Nestor's mustache on crumpled fabric. Nestor t-shirt. Print of Sweet Nestor gently cradling his own infant self. And the child also has a mustache. That's delightful. A frame from the 1964 music video Sempre Nestorismo, released during the Autocrat's first exile. I love how they have this incredibly detailed backstory of this fake Cuban empire. I'm calling it Cuban because I really think it's supposed to stand in for Cuba, or at least sub-Central or South American nation. A giant squid transmuted into metal.
Closer, you realize that it's a pneumatic tube system. Pipes which once carried parcels and letters throughout the building.
It's
They
Olsen, Tonya.
wheeze and
Maybe.
crack,
I'm not Spanish enough, though.
suffocating in their disrepair. You can hear snatches of drumbeat, but you don't know where it's coming from.
Examine the pipes.
Tangled and rotten, each uniquely fucked. High-pitched squeaks and the scrabbling of claws from within the tubes. It is a rat maze.
What happened to the tubes?
Time, mostly. But some of the damage looks purposeful, particularly to one
Olsen
tube.
Lupe.
On closer inspection, you see that someone has scratched for the supreme cunt into the metal.
They did not like their former Generalissimo at the end, did they? Reach inside.
You stick your arm deep into one of the tubes.
This isn't gonna go well.
There is rat shit everywhere. You're going to get rabid. You turn your attention. You leave the system.
Rat shit. Get some hantavirus. Tiny rusted switches, the label's worn off. An old boiler, radiating at authority, if not heat.
Its mouth gapes wide in the red glow of its console's fading life. A horizontal lever to the far right draws your attention, alluringly erect. Rancid. Pull that lever. Do not pull that lever. You turn from the...
Unused maintenance supplies overseeing the result of their neglect. What happens when you can't leave a lever in front of me and then ask me not to pull it.
You return to the boiler. Cold. The lever is rough, stiff with age.
Yeah.
You put your weight onto it until it drops with a thwunk.
Ouch!
Oh, there's someone in there.
Metal's chatting. Fuck. Yes, yes.
You probably won't forgive me. No one ever does.
No need to apologize. A great scene teaches one to expect the unexpected. And this here is definitely the scene to be.
You hear something shifting in the boiler.
Oh. Jacket guys in the death trap too. Everyone's coming to die.
Oh, it's Jacket Guy!
Wait! It's me, Kurt. What brings you here onto the scene of history?
Roman.
Cool. Yeah, sounds good.
Have you heard a song in here?
2 newcomers asked me that as well. But you're not gonna find me spilling secrets of the scene to rookies. That's anti-baller.
Anti-baller, of course.
I'm more of a if you know type of guy when it comes to historical communism.
Okay.
But since you helped me out with the money thing, I'll tell
He
you
ain't a
what I
snitch.
didn't tell them. Coming from a
Monstrous.
box in a cubby hole in the office upstairs. D6.
Monstruvus, my friend, how are you? It's been a while. How was Raven's Watch treating you? How are you doing? Welcome to Zero Parades. You've missed 6 episodes of Herschel, the spy, recovering from PTSD in spectacular and hilarious fashion. Talk me through why you're stuck in a boiler, Kurt.
As you know, I bowled too hard. Problems of the future became the problems of today and led me to seek refuge in this
I'm going to
palace
put
of
up...
culture, where I can learn from the scene of history.
He is on a mission. He's a fascinating character. I am going to put up at least the first stream up on YouTube tonight, and I'll send you the link. Yeah. You would... I think you would enjoy this game. Actually, I think both you and Sam would enjoy this game, and I really would be curious how your both of your games went differently. But it is a fantastic little game.
Once, there were many bowlers on the scene, but now, there is only me.
But yeah, I'll give you the link
I
tonight to the
fear
first YouTube.
extinction, like the ancient megalo bowlers who once ruled the land. Especially now. My jacket is stuck and I cannot move without tearing it apart. And I find myself feeling torn as well. Do I have to choose between the scene of the history or the scene of today? But what is today? Will I haunt the palace of culture?
So you crawled into a boiler in an abandoned, about to collapse building, and your primary concern is the admittedly really nice jacket you're wearing, and it got stuck. What kind of cool ideas have you learned about in here?
All kinds. I am telling you, these commies were onto something.
Were they? Tell me what the ballers of history thought about the economy.
Without money, we'd all be rich. And growing potatoes is like really important. It's the official vegetable of the scene.
God. And what's the party line on transportation?
Everyone should carpool or like use trains and things like that.
Okay. I imagine there's a strong position on public health.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. It's to be encouraged, you know? The scene of public health is for everyone.
If this guy wasn't a complete fucking moron, I would vote for him. Thanks for the knowledge.
Yeah.
I can't see you, though.
I can't see anything as well, but my investigations into this scene have led me to believe that this is the point of historical communism, you know? That you can't really see it, but you can imagine it working.
Okay, we'll see you.
Don't forget where the real scene is.
So the real scene is up on the next floor. I like how, while I'm doing this, I don't know if you caught it, but it's a really subtle little thing. As I've been gradually exploring the building and exposing more and more of what's happening here, the music in the background is just getting louder and louder. Like the trumpet and trombone solos. I find that really, really neat. I like that a lot. Okay, so cubby C4 is that one. Platoon of drawers towers above you, rattling as you walk.
The wall of filing cabinets stretches high above you. You see the shelf Kurt mentioned just above your head. You can hear someone singing, faintly, not quite loud enough to catch the lyrics.
Let's reach up and grab the package.
You reach blindly over the lip of the drawer, your fingers touching what feels like wrapping paper. You pull the package down and briefly hear song. It's a heavy gift-wrapped box, unopened. This must be the source of the song that the squatters were talking about.
Because she is a 62-year-old social smoker, fortune teller, / professional spy. I mean, look at her. This woman looks like, and I normally don't judge appearances, but this woman very much reminds me of, like, Tilda Swinton. Actually, she's very Tilda Swinton. But yeah, the main character is me. That's me right there. That's Herschel. Herschel the spy. Codename Cascade. She's gone through it in this game. Let's open the package.
You unwrap the gift paper to reveal a block of pink putty, duct taped neatly to a little black box.
Like, I don't know if you played Disco Elysium, Monstruvus, which is the first game by this company. Also a fantastic game that I really recommend everyone should play. It also had the narrator voice, but it was a very deep and brassy voice. I can't do it justice. But this voice is... Oh, I've got to tell... That reminds me, I've got to tell Kay about this game. He would really dig this if he hasn't already played it.
A remote detonation device packed with explosive C4.
Oh, fuck my life.
You're holding a bomb.
Why hasn't it exploded?
Possibly something to do with the fact that it's singing.
Let's take the bomb.
Its soft vibrations pulse next to your skin.
New loose end. You acquired an ancient C4. It may prove useful. I'm hanging out with Kay all week. I'm doing the mentoring thing again this week, so... See him every day.
Take a closer look at this thing before you take it back to the music freaks. The drawers yawn and settle as you turn away. You stare up at your neck twin. The drawers.
Alright, well let's, can't wait for you to chuck the C4. Let's save, so I don't blow myself up. That's a lot of fucking anxiety, by the way. So, Monstruvus, I was telling you about this before, but I want to show you this in action. So I have 3 health bars. Fatigue, anxiety, and delirium. And I control those through cigarettes, booze, coffee, and drugs. So I am going, because my anxiety is high, but my delirium is kind of low, I am going to take, before I take a look at this fucking high explosives, no, but it would help my fatigue, but my anxiety would be through the roof. I also have prehistoric weed, which I can apparently smoke to help my anxiety, but it also gives me a status effect that I don't want to have. But no, I need to get rid of some anxiety, and I have a lot of delirium to spend. So I am going to have a quick beer before I start inspecting this. Sam asked if it takes you back. Takes what takes me back? The weed. I don't know. I'm afraid to smoke prehistoric weed. But it might. I am a coward, you know that. I've never been shy about that. Let's take a look at this bomb.
You hold the decades-old explosive device in front of you. It trembles, near whining with a high-frequency ache that you can feel in your teeth. You don't need training in bomb psychology to know that this bomb is psychologically disturbed.
Excuse me? Bombs have psychology? I didn't even know that bomb psychology existed.
Exactly. You're an ignorant bacteria farm, and even you know this guy's got issues.
What's the matter with it?
It's been alone in that cubbyhole for decades, poor little thing. Not a single person maimed, not a single limb detached.
Oh, bad. Hug the bomb.
The bomb purrs excitedly in your arms. It trusts that you'll give it flesh to annihilate.
I'm bonding with plastic explosive.
Bombs, gang.
Bombs, gang. The bomb. I don't know why that line is so funny, but that's genius. Okay, let's get some Technoflex clothes on, and let's see if I can
You tuck the bricks.
pass that roll and see why this hasn't exploded yet. Bombs gang, y'all. Bombs gang. I love this game. I can't wait for you to blow yourself up. It might happen at any time. Alright, we're good. Okay. Where is the bomb?
You take out the bomb again.
20 minutes from now, you'll just be walking and it blows. Well, let's find out if I can... why hasn't this thing gone off?
Maybe it's bad C4. Lick it.
We're gonna go back to the save, but I have to follow this line of thinking. Let's lick it.
Tastes like the smell of tar. That probably means it's fine. Or bad. You don't know what it was supposed to taste like.
I'm getting a bonus because I licked the bomb. I'm getting a bonus because I followed an intrusive thought. Oh my god. Okay. 83% chance. Success. Tell me, teach me.
This is a plastic K7 bomb. Shock stable, respectable brisance. First manufactured by the Opera in 27.
Examine the detonator.
A primitive contact microphone is wired to the detonator. It's still vibrating. Listen in. This must be the source of the squatter's song. It's been singing to itself, trying to explode. You'll be able to use the bomb yourself if you find out exactly what that song is.
So it's not going to blow up unless I play a certain song.
It's been alone in that cubbyhole for death. Let it rend flesh, you fucking waster. You tuck the bricks of C4 back about your person.
Okay. We all learned a lot about ourselves right there. Spy walks into a bar. Boom. God, I love this game. Alright, so what do they want me to do? Alright, so I found a source of the mysterious song, and I got rid of it. So they're gonna leave now, right? Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, no, I'm not. Alright, cool. A spy walks into a bar. She says, ouch. I'm sorry.
Something's changed. Can you hear it?
It's moved. The lyrics are coming through more clearly now.
Yep. Found a bomb.
Hey, little guy. Aw. Wow. You hear that? She's done it. This is our singer.
The bomb vibrates happily in your hands.
We have so much of the song down now. Wanna hear?
The bomb sure does.
This feels like a bad idea. I think the bomb's rigged to blow when the song plays.
Awesome. Hit it.
Oh, fuck.
She hits play. Dust streams from the ceiling. The balcony quivers. The bomb vibrates, pulsing in time with the concrete tremors.
Monstrubus, you might just get your wish.
See? It's dancing.
Your lips move. Muscle memory. You know this song. You know the next line.
It's the bomb, I told you. Turn it off.
She flips the switch off. The building settles in silence.
As much as I want to intentionally blow myself up, forget the song. You need to get out of here.
Shit! I think she might be right. This place is coming down.
We can't get flattened before we get this beat.
Come on, let's take what we have. I'm feeling it already. A eulogy for the building, but a happy one. We're gonna make people dance on the rubble.
See you around, guys.
Goodbye. Have fun with your bomb.
I hope it remembers us when it blows.
Well, if I do it for the bit, then I didn't have a save, and I didn't see it coming, so I couldn't save scum it. Hey, buddy.
Are the squatters gone yet?
Yeah, they're gone.
Man, that's a relief.
He smiles, tilting his head back, and crumples up the eviction notice. I've got a theory about why the building's collapsing.
The theory? Isn't it just old?
Palace is trying to kill itself to hide its terrible shame.
The building is suicidal. Why?
Failed to serve the purpose it was built for.
I don't know. That just seems a little dramatic. And thinking about it, can a build even one stuff?
Yes, they were just musicians, you mega wuss.
That's it? Man, I could have handled that.
I don't think I'm going to tell him about the bomb, though. So you're just going to stand there, guarding rubble now?
No way. They can send someone from the Party Alley beat to keep people out of here. I'm going back to the bazaar.
Alright, we'll meet you back over there, Maurizio.
Maurito will see you soon. Back on his own turf.
Alright, well that is another quest done. We've succeeded. It's a finished task, which are always nice. I have so many other quests. I don't want to hand in the train. I haven't met Frederick yet, have I? I need to get to the doctor. Disco Elysium had a bench that I could kill time at. I would kill to have a bench right now.
Mal credito, no problemo. A small image of a grinning man with an aggressive pompadour tosses fistfuls of coins at you. The financial citizen. Buy now, pay later. Beneath him, a rusted mail slot welcomes notifications.
Sam says shoot a bench. We'll talk. Can I consider the Pompadour man?
An envoy of the so-called developed world. Kurt wasn't looking at his eyes. He was looking at the stack of paper clutched in his fists.
There's his money pot as a honey pot.
Behold, the new seduction.
Glance at the fine print.
All disputes fall under the credit provider's local arbitration. Any further details about the credit provider are nowhere to be found. This is a facade, a translucent mask.
So why would the headphone man stop here?
Because he is an operand, and this is an astral door, a dead drop operated by a predatory foreign financial entity. The 6 letters flash across your mind, capitalized, bolded, underlined.
Emter.
Who else? This credit provider is a limp in-joke from the Empire Sound territoire.
Is Emter after Yana?
Enemies all the time. The girl's greatest inheritance from Tempo after the free pack-a-day habit.
Let's peer through the slot.
The metal flap creaks open. The gold around the rim is stained with bronze and scuffed with scratches.
What's that inside?
The blade of light catches crimson plastic. A red disc, marked with the words Ultravioletta, followed by
Oh, fuck. Another one.
A tensing in your gut as another piece of the Doom puzzle slots into place.
It's another one of the cursed records that killed my first partner. Same as the disc Pseudopod was listening to.
The very same. Still doesn't explain why he wasn't wearing trousers.
Monstrivus, this will make a lot more sense after you watch the first episode.
You gather your thoughts, staving off the final insight.
Let's break this down.
Begin here. The weird man in headphones is an MTER operand. That much is clear from this astral door. Logical succession. Most important part of the job.
So Emter, through the headphone man, gave Pseudopod an ultravioletta disc.
The matching discs cannot be a coincidence. The headphone man and Pseudopod must have made contact. 2 spies make contact and only one walks away. Even though Pseudopod still technically breathes.
We were compromised before I even got here.
With the method hiding in plain sight. Death but from a dream.
The red disc was a weapon, not some accident.
Red for danger. Red for a bearer of the plague.
Is that even possible?
Very much depends on what's on the disc.
It might hold for Pseudopod, but why was the headphone guy after Tempo, too?
Tempo's deal has many levels and many ripples. There is a part of it you don't understand yet. The imprinting device. But something else, too. Something behind the device.
Is this guy Tempo's enemy? Or Yana's?
Or yours. The girl hasn't given you the full story, that's for sure. She's protecting something.
Marco?
Something else. Something deeper. Quick fingers of wind pluck the aerotram wires above you.
I need to help Yana to make it up to Tempo.
She could use it. Behind the facade, her small hand is outstretched in desperation.
Either way, she needs to tell me exactly what's going on here.
The pompadour man looks expectantly over your shoulder, his gaze alight.
Oh, fuck.
Danger. Grave. Behind you.
That's not good.
Predictive reinforcement. A honed skill. Someone has you in their sights. You have a sliver of time in which to react. The span of a single mental event.
Activate evasive maneuvers. Is someone going to try to shoot me? Alright, I didn't expect this. Coordination, highly favorable. Critical success.
One fluid motion, sweep and turn.
Sidestep left. Fuck.
The bullet cracks into the wall beside you, followed by the thunderclap of the gunshot.
That is not how this game has gone.
Darkness on the edge of your peripheral vision as the center sharpens to a scalpel point.
Draw your gun.
Your hand finds the grip and pulls it clean. Beyond the barrel, you lock eyes with a man in a long coat.
With a very big headphones.
The eyes are pale blue, water under ice. Around his neck are a large pair of headphones. His face is impassive as he holds a strange gun on you. There's barely enough time for a response.
Do I shoot him? What do you think? Sam says no. You say yes. I know you killed my double.
The man starts to respond, thinks better of it, then ducks and disappears through a metal door to the side of the rooftop.
I want him alive so he can tell me what's going on. And also, Sam seems grounded. I think he'd be an excellent spy.
As he goes, you catch a flash of vivid coloured lining on the inside of his coat. Slowly, then all at once, the world fades back in.
That is true. He is Russian.
Far more vivid than before. You are alone again. The grinning financial citizen welcomes you back.
Yep.
His offer still on the table.
Can I reach this thing?
Unlikely. The slot is too narrow and the chamber within too deep.
Can I break into this thing?
A quick appraisal reveals 2 heavyweight locks. The grinning man what?
Alright. So where did that leave me then? You've been attacked. It's time for her to explain what's really going on. Alright, Yana, where do you live, girl? Excuse me. Okay, I need another drink to get rid of some of this anxiety. Or else I'm going to possibly die. Thank you. I did not expect violence. This game has been mostly non-violent so far. The worst that's happened is I've punched a man. Alright, Yana. You and I gotta have a chat, girlie.
Yo, Hirsch. You check in with Marco yet?
Oh, I checked in with him, alright.
Got something on your mind, Hirsch?
Question, Yana. Why is an emptor operant with weird headphones shooting at me?
The girl pauses for a drag as a passing aero tram whines and screeches above.
Is Marco alright?
She's concerned about Marco, the espionage voyeur.
Marco's fine. I'm the one who got shot.
They actually shot you. Hardcore, Hirsch. Very cool.
Well, he shot at me. I dodged.
You sure it wasn't a warning shot?
It doesn't matter. A close brush with death is often an instructive teacher.
Fuck the teacher. I don't like teachers on principle.
Fair enough.
I could have sworn the headphone guy was with the Luthians. But you say Emptor again. Either way, it doesn't matter. He's a midnight prick like you.
You thought he was weeping eye back to finish the job?
Yeah, because of Tempo's deal with the old guy. Thought he was one of their agents, maybe. An actual good one.
Definitely an emptor dead drop. They're gonna fuck us again.
Again? Hirsch, are you living in a reality where the fucking has stopped? A reality in which the fuck is paused?
Where the fuck is paused?
But this makes zero sense. Why would the M-Cons be so interested in our deal?
That's what you're going to tell me.
The girl considers you for a long moment, then shrugs and crushes her cigarette.
Maybe Tempo didn't pay back a loan or something. Who needs banks anyway? Money in the mattress.
What's Tempo got you mixed up in? Beautiful.
This is all laid out in front of you. A map of islands with unmarked bridges. Take it from the top. Does it seem like your former asset thought this one through?
We do have an ad break coming up, but I'm gonna run through it, I think. Actually, no, there's folks here that aren't subbed, so I'm going to go ahead and pause when the ad break starts, because we're about to have some serious revelations. In fact, we're going to start the ads right now, and I am going to pause so no one misses a thing. We'll be right back in 3 minutes. So, be right back, folks. We are back. Thank you so much for your patience as we did a little bit of capitalism. Let's finish up this conversation with Yana. Yana was the backup when things went extremely south.
A hurried, desperate backup. Yet the practical logistics of the scheme were planned long in advance. This reveals a fundamental truth.
Yet Tempo becoming Yana was an improvisation at the last step.
And yeah.
She said she volunteered for the process.
That's why she was there. Which leaves a single question.
Yana, who is Tempo actually trying to copy onto you?
I was wondering when you were gonna ask that. This whole fuck show started when we brought... Actually, better if I just show you.
Please do. Now.
Follow me. And Hirsch, be cool.
Okay.
The girl mashes the ends of her cigarette into the tabletop and glances at you once more as she rises. The girl leaves a strange cord hanging in the air as she turns to face you.
Yana, who's this?
Ultravioletta! What the fuck are you doing? Does she have ultravioletta the whole time?
Her gaze has both hold and fight. It takes effort to meet it evenly.
This is Hirsch. She's a friend of Temple's. Friend of mine. Might be able to help us.
Hello there.
Hello.
What the fuck are you doing here, Lady Gaga?
Hello there? You're standing a foot from the biggest pop star in the world, and you come up with hello there.
I know who she is. I was just trying to keep it neutral.
Dubious.
It's alright, Yana. I appreciate this approach, actually.
What the fuck are you doing here?
Hello, Hirsch. It's nice to meet you.
You too, I think.
You're not an ultra, then?
She presses a single note on the keyboard.
Doesn't care for that collective noun.
Not a fan of your fans?
I think most of them focus on the wrong things. But then, who am I to tell them where to look? Sorry, I've been told I can come across a little cold at first. Call me V.
Okay, V, I will.
Cool. I'd like that.
She nods, her angular fringe bouncing across her forehead. What a fucking revelation.
So what are you doing here, Hirsch?
You were supposed to imprint on Yana, weren't you, V?
How does she know about the plan?
She shoots Yana a dependent glance.
Because Hirsch is a communist spy.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Why did you go in with Tempo on this?
Because Temple said he'll get me far away, with proper exit papers and everything. It seemed like the best shot at getting out.
Raw deal, she thinks. But still a deal.
Eastern Republics was the play. Very casual on their entry requirements. Best shot, like V said.
So I took it. I trusted Tempo, and now I'm stuck here.
I'm sorry my wayward asset got you mixed up in all this.
I'm right here, Hirsch. Dickhead.
Not you, Tempo.
No need to apologize. I wanted to get out, and I still do. I still will.
The world thinks you got kidnapped.
I know. Pretty funny.
She giggles and covers her mouth with her hand.
If Luth is out there looking for a group of non-existent countercultural cunts, all the better for us.
DS Soul Reaper, welcome in. Thank you very much for joining. I love how in the game you can tell that communism no longer interests the people. It's basically fighting for relevance in the game's universe, similar to the real world. I agree. This, like I was saying, I get the vibe of like 1980s. Have a good night, Flo. Have a good night, Flo. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for coming in. I get the vibe of like 1980s South America from the theming and from the location. It's a world trying to survive, and politically they really don't care. It's, trying to survive, trying to have fun in the meantime, and are getting overwhelmed by Lusian, or I guess American culture. It's neat. And then the Americans, I guess it's like a commentary on American modern colonialism. But I'm really enjoying it. It's different. I realized early on that, it doesn't have the blank slate that Disco Elysium had. The communism is there because, I'm KGB. And I did not expect to find Ultravioletta in the friggin' attic.
Want any excuse to operate on foreign territory. Vaguer the better.
That's Luz's story. They're probably just being opportunistic.
As I said, all the better for us.
We're still not safe, Yana. Our secret police, they look everywhere. They're very scary.
What are you getting out of Lady Gaga, being a highly successful singer?
The actual singing was way down the list of what I was, or what I am, or what I represent.
Okay, this ought to be good. So, what are you?
A singer. I'm getting out of La Luz, and out of my own shadow. I'm getting away from Ultravioletta.
You sound like you never wanted this.
Some people will do anything to meet me, But as soon as they do, a little light goes out in their eyes. Then a part of them wishes they'd never met me at all.
There's an undercurrent of practical magic throughout this game, Soul Reaper, that I'm finding. Like, it's kind of the same thing that Disco had, only it's more subtle. But they're showing off, I like to call it the magic of the real world. Because you saw the effect, you call her a sorceress, but then you saw the effect she has on those two girls. By the way, have you played this before? As I'm absolutely spoiling the shit out of it. But have you met her fans? She has power over them.
An enviable life, if you squint.
It is amazing. It's not quite... So, for context, if someone asks me what my favorite game of all time is, I say Disco Elysium. So, when I say this game doesn't quite live up to Disco Elysium, it's not a bad thing. This is still an amazing, amazing piece of work. And I'm really enjoying it. It's not quite Disco, but it's so good. All right, let's see what this girl has to say. Your music seems to mean a lot to people.
Those same people would have raised me just so they could discover me all over again. Or kill me so I could never make a bad song. Never get old. Never be more or less than a dream beyond their reach.
I always felt that one of the strengths of you're right, this game is more grounded, and it doesn't give you the choice to not be grounded. It's a much more focused story. I always felt that one of the strengths of Disco Elysium was that you had so many different ways you could take the story depending on your choices. Like, my favorite playthrough of Disco Elysium was my first one. And I would argue they're rather than absurdist. The playthrough was tragic. As it explored Harry's relationship with his wife in depth and how he viewed her as a Madonna figure. And how that's how he reconstructed her in his alcohol-damaged head. Like, it was a tearjerker, the story I got. I know you could get absurdist options, but I managed to pick all the ones that were just heartrending.
Fuck them.
Fair enough, Violetta.
The word sounds blasphemous coming from her mouth.
Got it. You seem pretty determined not to be an L-pop star anymore.
I didn't fake every tear, but I faked a lot of them.
Fair enough.
I'm still going to get her to the Eastern Republics. This is just a whatever the fuck creative stopgap.
I believe her. Yana's my S tier.
Looking at the two girls, you are reminded that all your close relationships have ended in either tragedy or miscommunication. Usually both.
And also, I'm going to confess, I'm playing this very seriously. Excuse me. I'm playing this very seriously and straightforward. There are absurdist options here. God, don't apologize. I love a discussion. If there's anything this channel's about, it's talking about video games. Disliked about DE is the filler dialogue that doesn't relate to the main story. A lot of lore that's not relevant unless you're interested in the history of the world. Yeah, I agree. There is a lot of... I wouldn't call it filler. Because you could call it filler, you could also call it world building. It's not relevant, but it still makes Revachol feel like a more filled-in world. But, again, two similar and yet stylistically different excellent games. Hold on to that. You'll need it.
I will. We will.
Yana, you were okay with this imprinting thing?
Becoming a hyper-tier artist at the apex of her fame and talent. Yeah, I volunteered. But as it shook out, I'm a gay middle-aged bootlegger with a nicotine dependency. Funny the little ways life fucks you.
Invested in Encyclopedia in my first playthrough. It was horrendous because it would ramble on and on about some history that I wasn't really interested in. I went hard into Shivers. So I got some film noir stuff, and it was wonderful. V, you were okay with the imprinting thing?
It's her life. If she wants to bleach it away, that's her call.
Plastic surgery for the soul.
That is fucking dark.
Botched job. The other girl looks down and instinctively reaches for her cigarette packet.
And you're definitely not a part of these secret treaty negotiations between Emter and Lelouch.
Negotiations? That's what managers are for.
Alright, forget it.
Okay, done.
I think I've got the measure of all this.
Pretty simple when you break it down. V's still V, I'm Tempo, and Tempo's dead. Scheme fucking busted.
Alright.
Busted.
This yours?
Where did you get that?
From a friend of mine.
You could make a fuckfold of money with that Hirsch.
A fuckfold. 54,000,000.
Oh! It's an actual measurement.
389 superblock coupons.
I'm, food for thought. What was Tempo trying to get out of V? I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know a lot about Tempo's motivations. He's kind of a mystery so far. I'm assuming it wasn't just out of pure altruism.
I was sure my record label shelved it. I don't think you're supposed to have that. Nobody is.
Why shouldn't I have this?
Because it's not finished. I never actually heard the final mix.
How come?
You should ask Espada Records. I don't control the masters.
Maybe it's... I wish I could back out of his conversation. Maybe it was too sad, like self-harm epidemic sad.
It definitely had all the stuff they can't get enough of. All of that folklore and nostalgia. But it felt real this time.
So this is a single that's not a single. You, but from a dream.
You, but from a dream.
The world slows for a fraction of a moment before jolting back into real time.
There was this recording engineer on it, Paulo. He was really sweet. Then one day there was this new guy, Fondo. He was less sweet. And then at the end, this big minister turned up at the studio to listen to some of the mixes. That was extra weird.
How high up in Lelou's does trying to kill Tempo go? Or trying to kill Pseudopod?
Music falls under culture. This minister must be Reyes.
Ah.
Your quarry.
This minister, was his name Reyes?
Facundo Reyes, that's him. Very old, like most of them. Polite, too. Minister of Mass Culture, something like that. Before he left, he cleared out all the other people from the studio and sat with me in the recording room. Just me and him and all these wires and cold instruments.
What did he want?
He told me how much he was looking forward to this song. How important it would be for Luz. He said it would be the soundtrack to Reunion. There was some talk of a concert in space too. The whole thing seemed off. Or maybe way too on? Sorry, I can't really explain it.
So Pseudopod got this from the drop, and it zeroed him out. Is this... Am I reading into this too much, or was the plan to do to everyone what they did to Pseudopod with that song? Or am I just overthinking this because my stream is way late? Concerts in space? Space hypnosis?
I heard it from a publicist, but Donatella's always saying stuff like that. Only about a quarter of it ever happens.
Sounds cool to me.
Does it? Maybe I'm overreacting then.
Any idea where Minister Reyes is now? Maybe when he's coming to Portaferro, where he'll be? Anything like that?
I don't deal with the schedules, so I wouldn't know anything about that.
Okay, well, that's fine.
How do you know Minister Reyes, by the way?
It doesn't matter. Don't worry about it.
Okay, I won't.
Super fucking shady. Now I'm worried, Hirsch.
Well, I'm not going to just straight up admit to her, but I'm going to... My mission is to shoot this guy. I played the empty disc. Things got kind of weird.
Those red discs are single play only, right? All the promo singles are on those.
Because I haven't been... She's not snitching, that's true, but I also haven't told Yana. Yana doesn't know... The only person who knows the mission are me and Melita. I haven't... What's the word I'm looking for? I haven't onboarded Yana all the way yet, if that makes sense.
What do you mean weird?
Trippy.
Maybe you're just conditioned to hear something, and not hearing it caused some dissonance.
Do you think Tempo knows the mission? No. Because I don't think Pseudopod knew the mission. I think he knew that I was coming back. Like, so far. Maybe he did, and I'll find out later. But I don't think any of them knew the mission. I think they knew that they needed to get the crew back together for something, and Melita was probably involved in that, bringing everybody together. I know Pseudopod was expecting me, because he put in the cipher, all is forgiven, Cascade. I know Tempo was expecting me. But I don't think they all knew that Melita's mission, or the opera's mission, was to kill Reyes. And I haven't told anyone yet that my mission is that. So far.
For some reason, she's uncomfortable talking about this.
How did he know that you'd be forgiven? What mission do you think is worthy of your catharsis? Whatever, I'm making... That's a good question. I'm making the same assumption that Herschel is for the moment until I get something different. Because right now, Herschel is assuming that it's forgiveness for the mission, whatever happened on the mission 5 years ago, that went tits up, that we don't know any details about at any time Herschel thinks about it, she loses her mind. Have you ever heard of these discs being weaponized?
I remember some scandal in Luz many years ago about the weaponized use of sonic torture. But discs? Promo discs? No, I've never heard of that. You can save people with music though. I truly believe that. So I think you could kill them too.
I think this disc took out my partner.
What do you mean, took out?
Rendered incompatible with life.
Oh my god.
Are you serious, Hirsch? A disc?
Pretty sure, yeah.
Fuck me.
Yana, I don't know anything about this.
Don't worry, whatever... No, music can save your soul. No, don't worry, whatever happened was definitely my fault.
You shouldn't be so hard on yourself. It's never just one thing that's to blame. So this disc badly hurt your friend?
Fucked him up.
It hurt my friend, yeah.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
V, you must have some idea about what's going on here.
No, no idea at all. There are hundreds of bootlegs out there of my work. That might not even be me on there.
I'm waiting for the check to tell me if she's lying.
As Petra told you, Einzeltone XR is immune to bootlegging.
Can't bootleg an Einzeltone XR. Can't bootleg an Einzeltone, V.
Then maybe someone tampered with it.
She knows something.
I just recorded a song, Hirsch, like I always do. I'm sorry about your friend, but I don't know why my music would do that.
A thin film of tears forms across our eyes.
Okay, there's the check I was looking for. That part I believe.
That's not what I want for my music. Not at all. Another reason I should leave it all behind.
I'll hang on to the disc for now, then.
Please don't mention it again.
Fan shifters out there. So what's next for you?
Easy. Keep running. All the way to the Eastern Republics.
What's in Eastern Republics?
A good music scene. And a distant shore.
I am on... I just finished day 5. It is 2 a.m. Day 6. I just realized my head is covering the clock. What have I done? That is not the button to move things. Boop. There we go. A fugitive life, then.
I never thought of myself like that. But yeah, fugitive.
I didn't even think that was important. That's a good call. That's going to take a lot out of you.
I'm not scared. As long as I have something that makes sound by my side, I'm not afraid to disappear.
Working on new material, V?
Trying to, yeah. Are you familiar with the old material?
I hear it's sad.
It is pretty one note. I'll give you that. Anyway, L-pop's all sad, but not all bad. I've wrote a few good songs here and there.
A couple she's very proud of, even.
You could just retire from music, do something else.
I could, but then my soul would die, so I won't.
She plays a few slow bars, using both hands this time. Bass joins treble, emotion forms from thin air.
Yeah, so my plan, Reaper, after I'm done this conversation, I need the houseboat for Dr. Hugo to open back up. I've already met Halocene down at the bottom of the rocket pool. The former rocket pad. And I didn't like what he suggested I do. So I am going to I took the sludge from his bathroom. and it offered me the chance to take it to Dr. Hugo. I did do the cipher, yes. And he's talking about a little thing in his brain. And he wanted me to psychic read and use a drill to take it out, which made me very uncomfortable. So I'm going to talk to Dr. Hugo first and see what's in that sludge. The little controller, yes. And we're going to see how that conversation goes before I go back to that. Because I don't trust that he's entirely on a level. And I really don't want to take a drill to the back of his head on a psychic reading, especially on a 40% chance. Just keep going. The world will always need music.
I think the world has too much music. It's everywhere. Shops, restaurants, cafes, rooftops, lifts. Yana tells me even the aerotrams have music players now.
Because life is more fun when it has a soundtrack.
I think it's to stop people from feeling things.
So what do you think happened with the red disc in V? I don't know yet. I know Pseudopod played the disc, and it caused him to go... I'd imagine there's another one of those discs sitting in the mail slot. I don't know. I don't know enough.
The very opposite of what music should be. Okay.
Collaborate with the psychedelically famous pop star. That is a Disco Elysium role, and I'm not going to do that one. Catch you later, V.
Sweet dreams, Harsh.
Wow, okay, so... we finished a quest. So that one starts in the late morning. I can't do that. I still don't have anything to trade. Could I trade the model train for the sword? And that would get me a battery. And that would let me imprint on Pseudopod. Vesper's dead. Pseudopod can be imprinted on. No idea where Ramses is, although there's a houseboat that I need to figure out somewhere. I should have all the info regarding this by now, especially if you've taken the yellow disc to Hausman. I don't know what yellow disc you're talking about. So I think I'm missing a piece. Or I've forgotten the yellow disc. Where did I get the yellow disc? No, he didn't? Am I blanking on something? Is this something... Okay, well, we're going to add a conversation with Hausman to my list of things I need to do. Disregarded. So, yeah. I have a lot of things I need to do. But I think what we're going to do now is we are going to call it. Because I usually stream about 3 hours. We're almost at 3.5. I have work tomorrow. I'm surprised by how out of order things could happen in this game. That is true. Like, there's very specific story beats you have to hit. And otherwise, all of this stuff happens. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I will be back Thursday, 7:15 Eastern Time. You can translate that into whatever time zone you happen to be in. You can give me a follow. I will definitely be back for more of this wonderful, wonderful game on Thursday night. So, but I have to take the garbage out and go to bed. Because I have to be up for work in 8 hours. No, 6 hours. So yes, I will be back on Thursday night. We're going to have more mysteries. It was a pleasure meeting you. Yeah, like I said, shoot me a follow if you want to see more. I'm going to raid out to someone, though. Who am I going to raid out to? Fuck it, Clueless. I'm going to raid out to Clueless. He's playing Project Zomboid. Actually, no. I'm going to go bug Didex. Because he's trying to solve a mystery. So thank you so much for everybody. I'll see you guys in a couple days. Let's go say hi to Didex, actually. Have a fantastic evening. I think you just followed. I didn't get a notification, but thank you so much for that. And yeah, have a great night, everybody.